Sick. Hello. I think we're going. I think this is working. Hello, YouTube. And sorry for that momentary start and stop, but I think everything should be good now. I think you can see me. I think you can hear me. Well, not see me. I'm not there yet, but I will be there in a moment. Duncan Mallory, hello. Chris, hello. Rapala, hello. Hello, everyone. Where are my earbuds? Let me put those in, and then I will appear on stream so I can hear if you guys redeem anything today. Where are my earbuds? I pulled them out, but where did I put them? Oh, I put them literally on camera. Turn the Bluetooth off, and I will appear for a moment, and then I will go, and then I will come back. Hello, everyone. We are good to go today. I am very excited. Is my Stream Deck on? Stream Deck is going. Sweet. I think it's going. Let me just see if I can connect through the Bluetooth. Will it let me connect? Huh? I might need to make sure the Bluetooth is off on my iPad. Oh boy. Couldn't connect, it says. Now it should be able to connect. Now we're connected. Now I can hear you guys when you send notifications. Let me come into the stream and then I'll say hello to everyone. And then I will post to let people know I'm live. And then the fun will begin. Can you guys see me? I think I'm on here. Open up. I don't even know why I closed this actually to begin with. There we go. Now I can have both my chats on one window. Pretty much. Let's see. There's my channel. And there's my live. And now I have it. The eyes have it. I don't know, actually. Okay, wait. That's old. Hold on. How do I get into this? Can I only get into it through watching it? Oh, God. Okay. I keep clicking the wrong thing. It doesn't only shows me my... Okay, wait. That's... Whoa. Okay, let's mute me. Muted. Let me bring up the Twitch chat on my iPad. Now I think we should be good. I don't know why my options are like one has to be bigger than the other. I can't have it be an even 50-50 split. It's just one chat has to be bigger than the other chat on the iPad. For some reason, I can't split it like straight up down the middle. I don't know why that is, but here we are. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Hello to all of the wonderful people out there who are saying things in the stream. It looks like our cameras and mic is working. So yay, we did it. The party was good, Rapala. I'm glad I went. It was fun. I had a good time. I did stay up too late, so there was that. But I feel like I deserved a little bit of fun. I've been working really hard, so it was a good time. I have no regrets. And I got some work done today before I jumped on, so I did do stuff earlier. I just, you know, I never get done the amount of stuff I want to do. Hi, Dragon Trainer, welcome in. Hi, Joshua, welcome in. What am I cooking today? I'm not cooking, I am baking, but I will be baking peanut butter blossom, Hershey's peanut butter blossom cookies, where we're basically going to take these little Hershey's Kisses and we are going to put them on top of peanut butter cookies, and they're going to be delicious. So that's what we're doing today. And we will also be baking the ginger molasses cookies that we made yesterday. So I'll be putting those in the oven. We'll be getting those good to go. I'm actually really hungry right now. I am ready to bake. I'm hungry. Chemdog, hello. JK Lambo, hello. I have been good. Oh, you're asking the other people in chat how they've been, but I've been good. I hope you've been good, JK Lambo. Welcome in Homie. Welcome in Chris. Welcome in Chemdog. Welcome in Rapala. How is everybody doing? Everybody saying hi to each other. Hi, Duncan Mallory. Welcome in. Yay to more baking. No rush, Vamp. You're doing great. Thanks, Rapala. How are you? I hope everybody's having a good day. Locke, hello. I am live. Also, I am wearing shorts under the sweater, so if it rides up, I have shorts on. But I am kind of in like just cozy vibes today. It's really cold today, and I can feel the cold. So, yeah. Thank you so much for the kind words about my hair, Rapala. All right, just catching up on the Twitch chat, and then YouTube, I'm jumping over to you next to catch up. And then I will post to let people know I'm live, and then we can get started baking. Glad to hear that you are feeling a little bit better, Cherry. Sorry to hear that you have a headache, though. Headaches are the worst. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. What are you going to have for dinner, Marvel Man? Locke, were you playing some Elder Scrolls Online? The madness will begin soon, Chemdog. Or has it already begun? You get to wrap gifts. Nice. I love wrapping presents too, Cherry. It's so fun. It's so festive. I have to do some present wrapping. Maybe we'll do a stream for that. I don't know. It's hard because I'm always like, I don't think I should show my gifts on stream because some people that I know that are getting presents might be watching. I know there's a lot of people that watch my streams that are like people I know that are lurkers. So hello to any of those people that know me in the real world, out in existence physically. Hello, thanks for lurking, if that's you. I did have a wonderful time yesterday. I'm feeling much better today. I'm feeling pretty good, even though I didn't get everything done that I wanted, but yeah. Too bad, Waluigi Time says, I like strawberry blonde / red / ginger hair. That's cool. That is basically the color of my hair currently. Baking what? We are baking some Hershey's peanut butter blossom cookies, and we'll also be baking ginger molasses cookies. Maybe I should do that as a pinned comment for people. I also, if we see them a drought, we have to add an ornament onto the tree or a present under the tree for the drought. Let me turn on the Christmas lights. It's time to bake. It calms you. Yeah, I find baking and wrapping to be very calming. You have snow that stayed, Duncan Mallory. That is very festive. It's supposed to snow tonight, I think. Sai, hello, welcome in. Karen O'Brien says, baking what? We are baking Hershey's peanut butter blossom cookies and ginger molasses cookies. You made a list of movies you're going to watch next year, Dragon Trainer? That's always fun. It's always nice to make a little list. I have ongoing lists for video games, TV shows, movies, books. So always good to have. Karen O'Brien says only for people with mics. I'm not sure what you're asking about there, Karen O'Brien. Whoa, Jim says that they installed 4 Star Wars games, Jedi Survivor, Jedi Outcast, Jedi Academy, and Lego Star Wars after the announcements at the Game Awards. Totally legit. Am I ready for the new year? I don't know, but it's coming regardless. So I better get ready if I'm not ready yet. Did I have a shows years ago with video games? Says Dead Muzan. Did I have a show years ago with video games? I mean, I do video games on my channel here. I used to be on a channel as a host, didn't own the channel, just worked there. That was called Top 10 Gaming. So maybe that is what you're thinking of. I've also done some work for Renegade Games as well, which is a tabletop gaming studio. Thank you, Henry, for the kind words about my hair. Hello, Antonio. Am I having technical difficulties? No, Dragon Trainer, I'm not. This is just a complex setup. I have a 2-camera setup with a mic that I wear. I have a bunch of cables that are reaching to my computer, which is over that way, and I have a light setup, and I have all my baking stuff. So it's just a little bit involved to make sure everything is running the way I want. And I have my Stream Deck so I can switch cameras easily. Aren't cooking and baking the same thing? Not really. Baking, I consider to be, I mean, I guess it's within the wheelhouse of cooking, but baking is very specific and cooking is not. Cooking, you can just throw a bunch of things in a pot and away you go. Baking, we need very specific amounts of ingredients in order to make the baked good be the way you want it to be. And if you change the amounts of things, your baked good will turn out terribly. So I find them to be kind of different in terms of the approach. I don't like cooking. I do like baking. Drex, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you, AJ. I got this sweater from Value Village. You can cook a beef Wellington, but you cannot bake a beef Wellington. That's true, Harlan. What stuff am I baking today, AJ? We're going to be making Hershey's peanut butter blossom cookies and ginger molasses cookies. Yeah, headaches are the worst, AJ. I agree. Nick, hello. Welcome in. Let's try to keep the chat not political, by the way. I hope I also have a great day and great week, and I hope you do too, AJ. Sonic says, shout out to the lurkers. Yes, Sonic Jaded, shout out to the lurkers. Also, thank you so much for being a member on the channel. Nick, thank you so much for subscribing. Happy 45 freaking months on Twitch. What? That is a long time. Wow. Thank you so much for the resub. I'm going to do a wheel spin for you in just a second. Today is the first day of Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. Welcome to anyone that celebrates Hanukkah. I hope you guys have a good Hanukkah. Cheers to the lurkers, says Drex. Also, Drex, thank you so much for being a member, by the way. You got a new t-shirt, Nick, that is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles t-shirt. Nice. Nice. TMNT is always a good time. Ginger molasses cookies? Yeah, they're made with ginger and molasses and some other ingredients. 2 different types of sugar. We did brown sugar and white sugar in there. The batter is already made, so we just got to bake them. Baked goods are harder. Anyone can cook a written recipe. I would say that both are challenging in different ways, Drax, and that baked goods are more specific. So sometimes they can be harder to make, but sometimes cooking is harder. It really just depends on what you like to do, I think. I like baking because the recipes are very specific and there are a lot of rules for how you can make something. So like if I don't have this, I can maybe substitute this, but there are some cases where you just can't do something. And I like that it's definitive. Cooking, it's a little too creative for me in the kitchen. I like being creative, but I like having parameters, I guess, in the kitchen. Baking can be more intricate. This is true. This is true. Peter, welcome in. Thanks for being a member, by the way. How are you? Dave and Buster's is pretty fun. I haven't been there for a while. Yeah, I haven't been on for a while. I haven't been to Dave & Buster's for a while, but I do like it. Okay, I need to make a post to let people know we're live. and then we're good. Hey, Peter, how's it going? Welcome in. You made it. You made it to the baking stream. Holiday baking stream. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. You hear laundry? Yes, someone's doing laundry, not me. But someone's doing laundry in this military bunker. Let me see. Let me see. I already took a picture, so I just have to post it. Let people know. We are live. We are live. It's alive. The baking stream. Also, I don't know. I might make a tea. And then we'll do a spin for Nick. And then we will get started. Also, we are close to our interview with a vampire watch along. I think we were at 326 subs on Twitch. And I think we were 9 memberships away yesterday from it. So if we get either of those, if we get 26, 36, 46, if we get 24 more subs on Twitch at some point in this stream, or if we get 9 more members, unless the membership number has changed. I haven't checked today. But I'll say if we get 9 members, then we unlock our interview with the vampire watch-along stream. For some reason, my Instagram has been so glitchy today, actually. Like, I went to upload something earlier, and my phone was just like, that's not going to really happen. It's going to take a minute. Which one of these do I like? I guess this one's pretty cute. Do I like this one, or do I like the one where I'm like, oh, yay? Nah, let's do this one. It's cuter. And to those of you that are following me over on Instagram, you will see this in a moment on my stories. I got that John Hamm meme song stuck in my head. I will play. All right. Story is live. Let's do a wheel spin for Nick. Dave & Buster's is so fun. Yeah, we also have, in Toronto, there's another place called Rec Room that's also really good. If you're ever out this way, I would highly recommend it. Thank you, Duncan Mallory, for the love on the Facebook pics. I appreciate it. What John Hamm song? Can someone say what the song is? Someone else probably knows the meme. I need to post a meme of it because everyone's been doing it. It's been trending and it's so fun. And I was going to do one with these baked goods today. Am I going to see Avatar 3? Probably, Dragon Trainer. Probably. I'm all caught up now. We got shoulder raises and we are at 10 pounds. So 10 pounds shoulder raises for Nick. Let's go. Because that's where we were yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have stretched before this stream. 5. Whew, that's as high as I can go with the 10 pounds. Heavy. Thank you so much, Nick, for the 45 months. My goodness. What's going on with the hairdo? I just put my hair up in a bun because it was wet and because I'm going to be baking. So I don't like to have my hair down when I'm baking. I have these couple pieces because this won't shed. But if I had all my hair down, I have too much hair for that. And I just thought I'd do something different because I put it up in a ponytail yesterday. Baking is a dry heat cooking method. Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not a cooking method, Jim. I'm more just saying that people will come in and they'll be like, what are we cooking? And I'm like, it's not really cooking, we're baking. So it's kind of a different subset. Like, people also that come in and ask me about the cooking will be like, let's make a steak. And I'm like, we're not doing that. Not saying that's what you guys said, but I just like to clarify because otherwise people think I'm going to like make dinner. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't like to cook. I like to bake, but I don't like to cook. John Hamm sings? No, he doesn't sing. It's a scene from a show called Your Friends and Neighbors. It's a scene of him out in a club dancing, and there's music that's playing in the scene. I don't have hair. What, ChemDog? That was a weird censor. Plus, Amanda doesn't have hair. Bleep. Thank you, Marvel Man. I will let you know. I will let you know. Rapala, thank you. Homie, congrats on the 3-stream streak. Thanks for streaking. Is it steak or is it cake? Bake a steak. I mean, I could in an oven. I could bake a steak. I'm not going to, but we could in theory. Otto, welcome into the YouTube side. Drex, that's not true. People have seen Your Friends and Neighbors. Duck has seen Your Friends and Neighbors. He was actually telling me about it in the spring and how good it is. He was like, you should watch this show. And then I saw this meme pop up and I was asking people, what's this from? And a lot of my friends didn't even know what it was from. And then I was talking to Duck about it and he was like, oh, that's from Your Friends and Neighbors. And I was like, oh, man, it does look good. And he's like, it's really good. So apparently the show is quite good on Apple TV. I've been watching Pluribus on Apple TV lately, but I might do Your Friends and Neighbors next. Avatar 3 will be the last movie of this year. Well, I'm sure there will be other movies coming out probably still after. Is it on the last day of the year? I think movies release pretty much every day at this point. Did I hear about the trailers for Avengers Doomsday? I've heard rumors, yeah. Drex says it's definitely a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. All baking is cooking. Not all cooking is baking. This is true, Jim. Thank you so much for the mod appreciation. Otto, congrats on the 7-stream streak. Thank you so much for streaking, building that streak back up. Can I get some mod loves in the chat? If you got them, throw them. I'll put some in. I'll type them. Much love to our mods, keeping us safe. Your Friends and Neighbors is a good show. Olivia Munn is on it also. Love that lady. Olivia Munn is great. Yeah, I've heard it's really fun. I have enough streaming, not Apple TV. Yeah, that's fair, Drex. I have Apple TV currently. But, you know, we'll see how long all of the streaming services last. I'm going to have to downsize definitely in the new year. A Surly Barber says, any time someone streams in their kitchen, I always look to see how clean it is. Yours appears perfectly fine. Yeah, it's not the cleanest, to be honest with you, A Surly Barber. It could be cleaner, in my opinion. But, you know, being a military experiment and living in a bunker, I have what I have at my disposal, and I do the best with what I got. Hello, Jamie. Welcome on in. How's it going? Yes, happy welcome to Dairy season finale night as well. That will be happening in about an hour 20. Once I'm done this baking, I will be moving over to the other place, the blue site, to do that watch along with y'all. So that should be fun. All right, I guess we should like start baking. Did someone redeem a thing? Because I can't see sometimes when, like, I think channel points I can see. No, I can't see them. Okay. It was just a mod appreciation. I remembered hearing the sound, but then I was like, did I check that? I did. Honestly, people hate monopoly streaming and also hate having 5 streaming services to get all media you want. So which one y'all want? I think I wouldn't mind if there was 5 streaming services, to be fair, Sonic. I would just like it if they weren't all about $20 a month to watch on. Because that means if I have all 5 and they're all $20 a month, I'm now paying $2, $4, $6, $8, $10, $100 a month plus tax for my streaming services. So I think that's more the thing that people are frustrated with at this time. Definitely, I feel like it's better than having everything under one umbrella, because a monopoly is worse than the diversity. But having everything be so expensive is a bit of a challenge in this economy. Let me grab my water and I will hydrate. Thank you, Duncan Mallory. Put my water glass over here. And I did boil the kettle so we can make tea. And I do have the ginger molasses dough, so we can pull that out. I feel like maybe we bake this, and then while we're baking this dough, we're gonna make the peanut butter blossom cookies. Katie, welcome in. Thank you so much for raiding in. Welcome on in, raiders. Can we get a shout out for Katie in the chat, please, my lovely mods? Let me do a wheel spin for you. Thank you for trusting me with your community. If you need to raid and fade, please do take care of yourself. How is your stream? How are you? This is for Katie. If you guys don't know my friend Katie, you should go give her a follow. I worked with her during my time at Renegade Games, which we were talking about earlier. Katie is awesome. She's great people. She loves Pokemon, and I know a lot of you guys love that. And she always is playing like really fun and really sweet, like cute, and like usually intricate, would that be the word? Games? Lots of good cozy vibes too on Katie's stream. We got a dialect practice. So Katie, if there's an accent I can do for you, you let me know and I'll do my best. Stream was lovely. Nice. What were you streaming today? Thank you so much for the shout out, guys. If you guys want to give Katie a follow, please do. You won't regret it, I promise. We're baking some ginger molasses cookies, and then we're going to make some Hershey's Kisses peanut butter blossom cookies as well. So that's what we're doing today. This is my dough that I'll be using. It's very hard, so I should probably set it to the side. Let me take that hydrate. And let me also fill up my water. Maybe I don't know. Should I have tea or should I have eggnog, guys? What do we think? What's more the vibe? A little Christmas tea or a little Christmas eggnog? Sweet and cute games are fun. Yes, Katie, play some pretty cute ones. Oh my goodness, you're too kind. Thank you so much for the raid. That was very kind of you to bring your folks over here. Walking the road to dawn and into your stream. Nice. Welcome in, Crazy Comics. Welcome in, Asterisk. I love your name, by the way. If you guys do not know me, by the way, hello, my name is Amanda. You can call me Vamp. I'm a variety streamer. Sometimes we bake, especially around the holiday season. We also play video games. I'm currently doing a playthrough of so many games I haven't finished. Marvel Cosmic Invasion, Expedition 33, Silent Hill F. Those are a few that are at the top of my list right now to finish. Marvel Rivals. I don't know if we're going to get there tonight, but definitely I'll be doing a Marvel Rivals stream dressed as Rogue because I love Rogue. I'm also a big comics nerd. I'm a big nerd in general. I like anime, comics, movies, sci-fi, fantasy, D&D, board games, tabletop RPGs. You name it, I probably love it. TCGs, I have Pokemon, Magic, One Piece, Lorcana. I haven't opened any of my Lorcana stuff though. I've just collected it. I just have it. One day we're gonna open all this Lorcana stuff. I promise. Marcel, welcome in. Camshaft, hello, hello. Hello, friends. I love your cosplays, always so good. Thanks, Katie. Yes, we also do cosplays. The Madrout says eggnog. I will have to remember to pick some up. Yeah, eggnog is good. Rapala says eggnog. Okay, so maybe we'll have some eggnog. Always about the eggnog. Everyone is pro eggnog. Nerdy ladies for the win, for real. Duncan Mallory, for real. Also, the Madrout, I owe you a little ornament for the tree or a little gift underneath. So let me know what you would like. I'm gonna spread out the options here and you can let me know if there's an ornament that catches your fancy or a gift that I can add under the tree in your honor, and I'll put your name on it. If there's anything else you want on the label, let me know. And I also think I have to do a wheel spin for you because you gifted 5 subs yesterday. I don't think I did that. If you gift a sub on the Twitch side, or if you gift a membership on the YouTube side, or if you send 500 bits, or if you send a $5 super chat, you will get an ornament or a little gifty added to the tree. If you do gift 10 memberships or 10 subscriptions in one go, you also get added onto my Christmas card list. I'm going to be mailing out Christmas cards in January with pictures of a picture of Duck and I in our our outfits, our holiday outfits, which you guys will see on the 27th during my holiday unbox stream. So stay tuned for that because the outfits are great. We've already done a costume test and it's great. Follow Katie. Okay, Vamp. Yeah, Katie's over on the Twitch side, but Katie, do you have a YouTube channel that I could plug? I think Netflix is going to change since it owns Warner Brothers now. I think Netflix is going to change into what? Oh no, Jamie, I'm so sorry to hear that. Your parents were in a car accident? Oh no, Jamie, I'm so sorry to hear that. Your internet and cellular has been out. Are you okay? My goodness. Everyone, let's send some love and some hugs to Jamie, please, over on the YouTube side. I'm so sorry to hear that. I was wondering where I was like, I don't know, maybe Jamie's busy because I hadn't seen you for a few days. And sometimes I get nervous when I don't see people because I've said this before on stream, but like if somebody were to perish, you know, I wouldn't know about that. And so I'm always worried when I don't see people for a while. I'm like, I hope they're just busy. I hope they're just living their life and they're doing good. I'm so sorry to hear that happened, Jamie. I hope you're doing okay. Another baking edition warrior. Yes, we're back. Between Dis plus Netflix, Amazon, Jesus, no Apple. Yeah, Disney plus Netflix and Amazon, it's a lot. I agree. I think Amazon's the most affordable one right now. Thank you so much for the good vibes, y'all, over in the Twitch chat. Also, Jefferino, thank you for gifting to Katie. Let me do a wheel spin for you, and I will add you to the tree. Let's see. Did the Madrout say what they would like on the tree? Let's do a green bulb. All right. Do you have a preference between shiny or matte? Dark green or a lighter green? Let me know if you have a preference between those. I have a light matte green. That's this one, light matte green, dark matte green, and a dark shiny. Hey Jess, how's it going? How are you doing? Did you do any holiday baking this weekend? How did it go? I'm doing a cookie exchange with my friend Jess, who's in our chat. Hello, how are you? Terminator 2D No Fate is the game we deserved back in 1991. I'll take your word for it, Asurly. I haven't played No Fate. Have I had the chance to watch Monarch Legends of Monsters yet? I have not had the chance yet, Brian. I'm so sorry. I will get to it, I'm sure, at some point. I'm currently finishing up Alien Earth right now. I've gone back to Alien Earth, and I'm finishing that up. Thank you so much for being a member, by the way. What's Katie's channel again? She's over on Twitch, so you can find her. Put her information in here. Let me do a spin for Jeff. twitch.tv/KT. Oh, better make sure I spell everything right. Knowing me, I'll hit the wrong key. That should be her Twitch if you guys want to go give Katie a follow over on Twitch. Charles, welcome in. Thank you so much for being a member. Well, I'm glad to hear that they're okay and that you're okay, Jamie. But I'm so sorry to hear about the car. That's awful. That's such a huge expense and right around Christmas. Is there anything like, do you guys have like insurance that's able to help you guys cover stuff? I hope so. Gosh, that sucks. But good that everyone's okay. That's what we need. That's the miracle, you know? I'm so glad that they're all right. Northman, you lost your phone and you had a gas leak? Whoa, that's rough, man. I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah, I don't know if you've maybe been in my chat in like with another username or in another way, but I don't recognize your username. I'm looking back to see the chat history, but I don't see any other messages from other streams. So if you've been here and you've been lurking, welcome in. Or if this is your, if you're here and you're normally on Twitch or something, welcome over to the YouTube side. No fate but what you bake. Oh, you were Time Lord guy before. Got you, Northman. Got you, got you. My eggs are not at room temperature. Let me take them out. But my butter is, because I left it out last night. That is a random thing, but also a good thing to point out, Jamie. So thank you. What do I like so far about Stranger Things? I did a whole video on it, Dragon Trainer, but I mean, I liked how epic it was. I liked the character moments. I loved the bonding moment that we got between Robin and Will. I thought it was really sweet. I loved Will's moment at the end. I like everything that they're doing with Holly and with the Wheelers. That was crazy. So there's a lot to like so far. Also, it's just a gorgeous show, man. They've clear production value, you know what I mean? Nice. If you can get the baby ghoul to sleep, I hope you can get the baby ghoul to sleep and do one more. You baked 2 kinds of cookies? So what cookies did you bake, Jess? Great. Well, it's good that it wasn't their fault and you have insurance, so hopefully it'll be good. You were on your phone mostly. Got it, Northman. Well, welcome back, formerly known as Time Lord Guy. I hope that you are doing better, and I'm sorry to hear, was the gas leak really severe? Were you able to like get out and everything? I hope everyone was okay. I loved the Supergirl teaser trailer. I thought it was really good, Brian. How about you? Yeah, I'm also looking forward to Jason Momoa as Lobo. Okay, we need to do the spin for Jeff. Let me do a spin for Jefferino. I could chat with you guys forever, and I have so much chat happening. And I will continue to chat with you all. But let me do this spin. Let me add this ornament on the tree for the Madrout. Let me see if Jefferino has an opinion on which they would like. We got to be kind. So be kind is something where we all say something positive about ourselves. So, you know, if you struggle to say something positive about yourself, you can always dedicate it to someone that you know or someone in chat or someone in your life. They can be present or not be present. You can say it out loud. You can share it in chat. You can just think it. But I would definitely encourage you to think something positive in this moment about either yourself or someone that you know. I will say about myself, let me say something nice. I like how I put myself out there, how I'm not afraid. Well, sometimes I am afraid, but how even despite being afraid sometimes, I just put myself out there as I am. And I think that that is really cool. So good job, Amanda. You're fearless. Not entirely, but for the most part. How's Duck's imaginary cage? I don't know. It's just as imaginary as ever. You watched the new Doctor Who spinoff? How was it, Northman? I haven't seen it yet. Do we wash our eggs? No, I've never washed my eggs. Can't say I've ever washed my eggs. I mean, to be fair, I'm using the inside of my egg, not the outside of it. So, yeah, I don't know. Do we have vaccinations against E. coli? I don't think so. I don't know. Chocolate gingerbread and cinnamon sugar shortbread. I can't wait for this exchange. It's going to be a good time. Those sound great. Had to have a stove for a week. Well, I'm glad that your neighbor checked it for you. You don't know anything positive about you, Dragon Trainer? Well, if you can't say anything positive about yourself, try saying something positive about someone else. That's the next best thing. And try to be kinder to yourself. I would encourage you to do so. Otherwise, it's not good for your brain to not be kind to yourself. My be kind is this community, and I blame Amanda. Thank you, Duncan Mallory, I think. Otto says, sending goodness to Jamie. Rob says, I'm looking at houses in Kitchener. Nice, Rob. Finding anything you like? PP Jackson says, I like your little bow. My little bow? My little flower? I never wash eggs because I never leave the shells in the pan. Yeah, I feel like the only thing that I'd be thinking is like if you were using the shell, that could be, I guess, dirty. The eggs are pretty clean though. They don't really like look dirty. Like they come stark white. So guess there's a little bit of schmutz on the bottom of that one. But we're only going to be taking what's inside the egg. So I've never had any problems with E. coli with eggs. And I wash my hands when I'm handling eggs. That's it. I mean, to store eggs not in the fridge because used wash, they need to be frightened. Are you saying they need to be refrigerated? Yeah, I store my eggs in the fridge. Dragon Trainer, I've not started baking yet. I think you've been here the whole time. Haven't you? We haven't started yet. Let me see. We did our be kind. I gotta add this. Let me add this ornament. Lumix, congrats on the 7-stream streak. Thank you for streaking. Woody toot toot indeed. Salute to you. Shiny, says the Madrid. All right, let's do a shiny ornament. I do. Same name, KT Wayfinder. Usually just dance stuff over there. All right. Well, if you want to follow Katie's dance stuff, it's the same username over on YouTube. Here, I'll put it in the chat for you guys. And then we're gonna get started on baking. We're gonna get baking. I don't know if this will work. Let me see. Gonna open it in Chrome. Oh, I don't have Chrome. Oh boy, done. Default browser? Nope, that didn't. I think maybe I need to put an @ It's weird because now YouTube, for some people, you have to put that, but then for other channels, you don't. I don't know why that's changed. I don't know if that's like a beta rollout that they're doing, because I feel like mine, you don't need that. But for my friends, they do need that. Here, I'll copy and paste it into the chat for you guys. This is Katie's YouTube for anyone that wants to check it out. And I'll also put it over on the other side. Boop. You think we get it in Canada and the States next year in January? Okay, so we have a little bit to wait. Did you like it though? Is it good? Remember when refrigerators had egg-shaped cozy nooks in the door? I don't know if I've ever seen a fridge with an egg area in the door. I don't, I'm 901 years old, but I must be looking at different fridges than you've been looking at. I don't know if that's an old thing. I don't know if that's like every place had that. My Canadian friends, do you remember that? Canadians in chat. Okay, let me print this label. And then we're actually gonna bake. I know it seems insane to think, will we bake? It's been 49 minutes. Will Amanda ever start? Yes, I will. I've been preheating the oven. I'm warming up some of the dough. I think I might need a little more time. It's still pretty hard. We could try to scoop it. I don't want it to be too soft because that defeats the whole purpose of cooling it. Oh yeah, this is a baking stream, right? Aren't we supposed to be like baking? I also didn't have any eggnog. I'm gonna pour myself some eggnog. I think most people were saying have eggnog. So I will. Do I have a little festive cup? I do. All is bright. Or, you know, let's do all is calm to contrast my sweater. Since my sweater is green and my socks are red. Printing a label. Create new label. And I still have to do a wheel spin for the Madrout as well. So let me do that. Style, bold. I'm a very bold person. Oh, my Bluetooth is not enabled. There we go. Now it is connected. Printing is successful. Get a little hook for our ornaments. We'll add this onto the tree, and then we will have eggnog, and then we bake. We'll see if we can put these ginger molasses cookies in the oven. There you are, the Madrout. You are on the ornament. You are ready to be hung onto the tree. There we go. And I also need to add Jefferino. Jefferino, are you still here? Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Katie. And if you are, what ornament would you like for the tree? Let me know. A well-hung tree. You like eggnog pancakes? I don't think I've ever had eggnog pancakes. Sounds tasty, though. I feel like I would eat eggnog pancakes. Eggnog. But we need a little bit of nutmeg on top. That's important. There we go. Eggnog for the win. Let me see my nutmeg. I have so much nutmeg in my cupboard. You guys don't even know. Way too much nutmeg. I also have a candle that sounds like a fire. I don't know if you guys would be able to hear it, but it's pretty loud. I feel pretty comfy, Salim. Welcome in. How's it going? How are you? Hello. Rob says, I remember some fridges had their own egg trays and a place in the door for them. In Canada? Yeah, I've never seen it. What's my favorite Christmas treat? Probably ginger molasses cookies. Okay, also pouring some eggnog and starting to bake chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. Nice, Jess. Okay, I'm going to join you. Let's do that. Off to start working and excitedly listen in. All right, Jamie. Well, I hope you have a good time at work. Thanks for chilling with us. And I hope you enjoyed the stream. And please send your best, send my best to your fam. I hope everybody is hanging in there. That's really scary to have a car accident right around the holidays. What's your favorite Christmas tree, guys? Tell me some of your favorite Christmas treats in chat. Red socks. I need to see the festive Amanda. Yeah, Zach, we have long red socks on. These are actually from one of my favorite places makes these. They're Canadian. They are called Sundare Aesthetic. Sundare spelled like the anime or manga way. And I love Sundare Aesthetic. I would highly recommend checking them out. Their socks are so cozy. They have all these thigh-high socks and they do not roll down. Like you'll notice probably I pull them up very rarely. Next community stream, can it be comfy? Yeah, we can definitely do a cozy community stream. Cozy community stream, we can be in sweaters and have blankets, play cozy games. I would like to do that. Cozy community stream. Bold person, bold baking, says Tim. That's what they call me. Bold person, bold baking. Whoa! Sonic says modern refrigerators now come with a motherboard holder for your smart fridge. We're living in the future. I don't really listen to a ton of things about like what's like, I don't really listen to a ton of things about celebrities talking about like Hollywood or anything like that, Northman. So no, I didn't hear about that. Cozy stream would be epic. I agree. Life Day is coming up. Life Day is coming up. Slumber party stream. Oh my gosh, slumber party stream would be epic. We should do a slumber party stream. Should we stay up and watch movies all night together? What do we do? Can we braid each other's hair? Can we do that? Cozy blanket fort stream. Oh my goodness, Sunny, that's a great idea. You guys have good ideas for these streams. This is some good community stream ideas. All right, let me grab my recipe. I use the Betty Crocker recipe. I'm going to check to see how my dough is though, because maybe we'll put some of these in. I don't know. Still thinking about it. Okie dokie. I've got the recipe, so that's good. I don't know if this dough needs a little bit more time to cool to come back to like a temperature where I can scoop it. We can try to scoop it. Should we try? I really need to change my garbage too. It's very full down there. Girl, never mind. This is what I've been saying, guys. This is what I've been saying. I gotta say it so she doesn't hear me. Siri's been, she's doing it again. She's listening to me. She's been listening to me when I've not been talking to her. It's very strange. Did my camera freeze? By the way? It looks like my camera is frozen. It doesn't look frozen on OBS. Maybe it's just frozen on my thing. Oh, maybe it just needed a refresh. No, camera's good. Not on Twitch. Okay. I just looked at it and I was like in the same position, but I guess I do look down a lot because my chat is down here. I could put chat on, well, no, I can't because I'm using my one, but I could at some point. What we should do is we should get a tripod so I could have chat here or something, or like have you guys over here so you could be at eye level. That would be nice so that I don't have to do this all the time. You know what I'm saying? Sugar cookies, that's not bland. That's cool, Zach. Sugar cookies are great, and you can decorate them however you want. I love a good sugar cookie. And you know what? Sugar cookies are not easy to master. Like, you have to have a really good recipe to make really good ones. Keep the fridge dumb, thanks. Drex, I love that. Happy Sunday, happy holidays, and happy Hanukkah. Thank you, Awesome Sauce. Yes, happy Hanukkah to all who celebrate. You'll remember the popcorn on the string thing? How about that? That was a cool decoration. Popcorn on the string, I remember doing that. I remember we had some popcorn on a string for my family's like holiday tree that we kept forever. I don't have much hair for you to braid, says Locke. Well, we can all bring wigs. We can braid each other's wigs. How about that? Just Rob says, should I live in Brampton? I don't know. When would be a good time to go to Toronto? Probably the summer. I wouldn't recommend coming in the winter. It's not very nice. I definitely think if you're thinking of moving to like, because it would be a different country for you, right, Rob? I would definitely scout it out first and make sure you like the place. Because, like, Kitchener's a vibe. It's different. Toronto and Kitchener are also very different, but you'll be in the sort of Toronto area. Will I try Expedition 33 sometime? I already did, Spooky Rob, and I loved it. I played it for about 6 hours so far. Definitely want to get back to it. Okay, we're going to put the cookies on the tray. It's happening. It's happening. I also do have space tokens. If anyone wants to send me to space. Or if we get any fancy nibbles, that might happen. If we want to also be baked while we bake. Let's get this parchment paper going. Parchment paper. And let's put these cookies on here. Pardon me. I know I didn't cut it too well. I just want to get rid of any overhang so my parchment paper doesn't go up in flames. Put tripod on throne, says Duncan Mallory. This is a good idea. I should. I'll look at what we need. I do have something to hold my iPad, but I actually kind of need a new one. I've been using it for my phone as well because my phone is big. So I use I use an iPad holder for my phone when I'm filming stuff on the tripod, but I only have one attachment to use with that. So I think I need like another holder for the iPad and then a tripod. And potentially that could be one piece. But it's kind of nice when it's separate pieces, I find, because then it's yeah, it's just easier because I can use it for more stuff. I think I need to move this camera back a little bit. I think it could be a little bit like here. How is that? Is that a little crooked? How is this camera angle? Is this good? Oh, that actually looks pretty good. No, Amanda, don't move it. You actually had it pretty good. I think that's better, a little bit more down. Let me see. How do I like the look of that? Yeah, there we go. Looks pretty good. You're baking, not a dream, not an imaginary story, blank. No, not an imaginary story. We are baking for reals. They have tripod DIY. You can use clothes hangers. I don't know if I trust clothes hangers to hold up my tripod. Also, how will I use clothes hangers, Sunny, if I want it like at this level? Is that still possible? Or would it be for like if you're putting it on a table? Do you suspend it from the ceiling? Do you build the clothes hangers up from the ground? I also need all my clothes hangers for clothes, so I'd have to get more clothes hangers. I'd either have to get a tripod or clothes hangers at that point. Either way, we'd need something because all my clothes hangers are in use. I have no extras right now. I actually have so many clothes, I don't even have enough clothes hangers for all my clothes. But I also don't have enough like space to hang things. So at this point, we're just too many clothes is the problem. You know the poles for curtain windows? Use that. I don't have any of those that are lying around. That's my only problem with life hack stuff. They'll be like, just get like 3 bras and cut them up. And I'm like, I need those. Can't just cut up 3 bras. Do you know how expensive that is? I don't have any poles for curtains that I'm not using. Alas. Apparently, George Lucas says he has nothing to do with it, even though everyone says it was his idea. I don't know what you guys are talking about with Star Wars. Talking about some Star Wars stuff? It won't catch fire. I just wanted to trim the little excess so it wouldn't trail. I feel like I should probably roll this in... Should we roll these in sugar? My hands are going to get really gingery. So I should set that up before we progress, because my hands are going to be coated in ginger in a minute. Ginger dough. Guess we'll just do regular white sugar in a bowl. I don't have any of the big granulated stuff. I need to get more. The Madrout says 3 bras in this economy? I know, right? In this economy? Also, I still have to do that wheel spin for you, I think. The Madrout? I don't think I did it yet. Let me do it right now. I wasn't sure if you were still here, so I was holding off. That's just like an example, though. I feel like sometimes DIY stuff are like, grab this thing that is more expensive than if I just bought this. Positive affirmation for the Madrout. Let's do a positive affirmation. The Madrout, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs yesterday. And thank you so much for all of your kind words. This doesn't work as well when I'm not close to the camera. I want to say thank you for being an amazing member of the community and for everything that you do, for bringing good vibes and good energy to the chat, and for just being you. You are loved, you are valued, you are appreciated, you are respected. Hopefully not just within this community, but also outside of it as well. And thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as always, stream would not be the same without you. And I really do mean that. Thank you. Space token redeemed. Space token redeemed. Was it redeemed and I missed it? My apologies. Oh, yes, I see. Duncan Mallory, you did redeem one. 6 minutes ago. Let me grab a space token. I'll just grab one from the bag. You would like to send me to space, you say? Well, I do have the equipment to go. Now we are baking baked. Three, two, one, blast off. To space. Sunny is like, let me tell you about the bra one. Is there a bra one? I was just using that as an example. I didn't know there actually was one. You can use it to hold your camera at your chest. Bras are stupid expensive. Yeah, Comrade Mime, they are stupid expensive. It totally makes sense to be like, I give up on bras. I will say I'm not wearing a bra right now, so I feel you. I thought about it today. I was like, I could wear a bra. And like, if we do some Marvel Rivals later, which I think probably I'll just do Marvel Rivals tomorrow, and then that way we can play for longer. And we'll just do that as our Monday stream. I think that's probably the easiest solution. When I was thinking about doing that, though, I was just like, I don't know if I'm making these too big, by the way. I was just thinking to myself, it would be a lot, it would be a lot more comfortable if I didn't wear one. And if I'm going to do a stream later where I must, because the cosplay kind of demands for the silhouette, then I'm not going to wear one during the baking stream. I'm going to let myself be free. They are constrictive. Even though bras do have a purpose. You know, they do some things. They can be useful. But I also kind of hate them. Lummox said, I'm not wearing one either. We're all freewheeling it. Here today, bra tomorrow. The bro from Seinfeld. Yes. Oh my goodness. Is that when they make a bra? Don't they make a bra on Seinfeld? Man, I love Seinfeld. Baking well baked, the great bake off. Yes, exactly, Warrior Demon. Do I have plans for the new year of 2026? Johnny, I have my plans. I do have a few plans that I've already made. 2026. I mean, we did get approved to go to Comic-Con over in San Diego, and I didn't go this year because it kind of wasn't a great year with the tension between Canada and the US. But I'm hoping next year will be a better year and that I will go and have a good time. I already promised a friend that I'd have a pina colada with them by the pool. So I think now I'm obligated, and I really do miss when I don't go. So that might be a thing we're doing in 2026. I'd love to go to Japan. I'm currently accepting donations over on my throne if you want to help send Duck and I to Japan and help us cover our flight and some of our hotel costs. So I'd love to go for Game Market. There's there's 2 big board game conventions that they do in Japan. And I'd love to check one of those out. Or potentially they also have like the game, is it called just like game show? I have never heard of that cook. Nope. She used to make her cooking sound sexy. What would she say? Give me some examples, Northman. How did she make the cooking sexy? I am seeing Good Kid. I bought those tickets. Yep. I will be seeing Good Kid, which I think I see Good Kid pretty much every year. Basically, if you're at a Good Kid show in Toronto, there might be a chance I'm there somewhere. Because I do go to a lot of their shows in Toronto. Not everyone. I haven't gone to every single one, but you got our first snow. 1 to 3 inches, ChemDog. Nice. I think it's going to snow here tonight. Your 2026 goal is to just get healthy and try to enjoy myself. I like that, Otto. I think I didn't complete my New Year's resolution of doing yoga every day, but I did do a lot of yoga this year. So I don't know if I want to try for that one again, or if I want to try to like read something every day. So I'm trying to think about what my New Year's resolution will be. And then what else do I have plans? I have some plans. Ruel and I already made some plans to build some Star Wars Lego together in 2026. And we have some plans. I have some plans to see some friends. I have some plans to maybe do some gaming with Lucy. I'm not sure if we're going to do it on stream or off stream. But if we are on stream, of course, I will let you guys know when. If you want to come see us stream together. You might go to Gen Con in 2026. Oh, nice. Now you live halfway across the country, but you used to go when you lived closer more often. That's nice. Yeah, Gen Con is always fun. I will probably go to Gen Con this year. I would definitely like to do some more board game conventions. I've been missing my convention circuit, so it would be nice to travel a little bit more. But we'll see what we have in the budget. You can make food sound Cajun like Gambit IRL. I know you know. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I know about Cajun Gambit. I've seen him. Hi, David, aka Kimberly. How's it going? John Cena is done with WWE. Yeah, didn't he do his like retirement tour? Like, isn't he retired? Wait, I'm Canadian. Yes, I am. JPO B. Or Omnipo? Omnipo B. Sorry, my eyes could not read that as well. Jap Amanda. Yeah, I would love to go to Japan this year. We'll see if we can make it happen. People did a lot of impressions of her, if you could imagine. I can imagine if she was making cooking sexy, people would probably be both making fun of her and probably emulating her. You want to get to PAX East Boston? Yeah, I've never been to PAX East. I'd love to do PAX East or PAX West. Never been to either of those cons. I'd also love to go to Origins. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Origins, but it's a really awesome board game fair. I've only been there twice. Both times I had such a great time at that convention. It's smaller, which I like, and it usually happens around their Pride. Where is Origins Game Fair? Someone look it up, but I'm pretty sure it usually happens around their Pride. Rapala says, my goal for 2026 is to come visit. We should try to do, it would be cute to do like a mod meetup at some point. That would be cute. It would be cute to do a community meetup at some point. I think that would be really cute. I just need to like, I feel like I need to be a little bit bigger before I'll have the means to organize something. Because the hard thing is organizing it and finding the space where I could do something. So it'd be easier if it was organized with a convention. Vamp is Canadian, but she looks so real. I'm Canadian, but I look so real. I'm not. I'm Canadian, so I'm fictional. Like most Canadian things. Did you know a Canadian created Doctor Who, Amanda? Yes, I did. Yep, sort of. Anyways. All right. I think this is a tray of cookies. So I think it's time for it to get baked. I don't know why I said it like that. Let me wash my hands. And then we can put this in. And then I don't know, should we get started on the peanut butter cookies? Or should I finish these first? And then we get started on the peanut butter cookies. Maybe finish what I started first. I do also have to clean this bowl because we're gonna need it to bake. Or I'm gonna need this bowl, one or the other. I only have 2 bowls, so One of them's got to go. I should probably look up how long we're baking these for. I think it's around like 15 minutes, but I want to make sure. Ginger molasses cookies recipe. You see the one that I like. This is the one I use, and they say to bake for 10 minutes. 8 to 10. Okay, so 15 would have been way too long. June 17th to 21st. Origins, June 17th. Yeah, what area? Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah. So that is when I believe the Pride usually happens in Columbus. So it's right around their Pride. So sometimes there's like I have some other queer friends who will throw like parties or events in celebration of Pride while we're at Origins, which I just think is so fun. Let me just mute myself while I set a timer here. And we're starting now. All right, timer's going. DM? I'm not sure how I can check DMs. I have to go over to my computer, so I don't have access to them on the iPad. La la la. I really should check out some of these other board game conventions. I love a good board game. Me too, Madro. Yeah, Origins is really fun. I think my favorite board game conventions that I've been to, Origins is up there. I really like PAX. If you haven't been to PAX Unplugged that I was just at, I really love that con because it's near the end of the year. So it's just it feels chill. And this year it felt the most chill it's ever been for me. I had such a great time. So I would definitely recommend both of those. We also have a little board game con that happens. I'm gonna keep rolling. I think let's keep going with the cookies. We got a lot of ginger molasses cookies to make. So let's try to get these done, and then we can move on to peanut butter. That's probably the best way to do it. I've never been to PAX Unplugged, but I have a couple of friends who've been there, and they loved it. Yeah, it's really great. I really like that convention a lot. I think it's just the time of year, and also it happened a little earlier this year, so it was a bit warmer. But it usually happens I think it's going to be going back to the regular date, which is the first weekend of December. So there's a lot of Christmassy stuff happening in Philadelphia, and it's really pretty around Christmas time. I really like Philly as a city. I just feel like it's a pretty cool city to also be in. I really like San Diego Comic-Con because it's in San Diego, and that's cool. I like going to San Diego. I like California a lot. So anytime I go to a convention that's like in Cali, I'm usually in heaven because that is where I like to be. It's warm. It's nice. You could go to the ocean if you want. But at the same time, the reality is I'm probably not going to go to the ocean. I'm just going to geek out around the con and be in cosplay. And I can wear any cosplay. Well, maybe not any cosplay. Ygritte might not be a good one. Or Ygritte, sorry. I'm saying it wrong again. Jarrell, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. Let me do a wheel spin for you. We got bicep curls, and we're at 10 pounds. So let's do 10-pound bicep curls, shall we? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bicep curls. Building those guns to bake with. Also, if I get too warm, I am wearing a top underneath. Do I dare show you guys? Let me pull my shorts down a bit. These ride up. But I have this this top on underneath that I can wear, which would be good for gun show. Although I don't know how easily my mic is going to sit on this top because it's a little bit more flimsy. But yeah, I'm ready to work out if I get too warm. I came prepared with a different outfit. I cannot wait to eat these. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to eat them either. I can't wait to eat your cookies, and I can't wait for you to eat my cookies. Cookie exchange. Yeah, these are going to be really good, I think. I've been letting the dough chill overnight. Jess is going to eat them because she and I are doing a cookie exchange. Jess is one of my oldest friends. Jess, can I talk about you a bit in chat? Do you mind? You can tell me if you don't want me to. But Jess is one of my oldest and dearest friends, is what I will say. I won't dox you. But we've known each other for a very long time. Amanda and my 24-inch pythons. Rapal says, don't clip that. Yeah, don't clip that. Me flashing you guys. That would actually probably not be the worst. It would be fine if someone clipped it. In all fairness, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't care. The Surly Barber said, Amanda, you're making me appreciate my sister more. Yesterday, she was kind enough to bring me a plate of chocolate chip cookies that she had baked and got the munchies, and I ate them all at once. Oh my goodness. That sounds like a good time, a Surly Barber. Yeah, a lot goes into baking cookies, but it's fun to bake cookies. I brought those brownies last night, and only a few people ate the brownies. But only a few people ate them, and we had so many left over. But I left them with my dear friend who was hosting, and I hope he enjoys them today. Baking is not for the faint of heart, Amanda. It is not. It's a tough hobby. Baking is only for the strongest. Thank you, Awesome Sauce, for the lovely words. Happy holidays to you as well. I think I'm making these too big. I think I need to make them a bit smaller, like this one. Like this one feels like a monster compared to these two. So let's try to... That should be good. I wish I could eat those brownies. I know, Duck, you couldn't eat the brownies. Because they're brownies. I'll make you blondies at some point. Duck can't have chocolate. It's not good for ducks. Poor duck. I know. Have I been to Emerald City? I have. I've been to Emerald City 3 times so far in the last couple months. Perhaps a 4th time soon. I might go to Wicked with my mom. So I might be going back to the Emerald City. How about you, Spooky Rob? Have you been to the Emerald City? How did it treat you? He needs peanut butter fudge. Yo, that would be so good. Duncan Mallory, thank you for the lurk. Chocolate is good for morale. I agree with this. Oh, it takes brass balls to bake cookies is something I wish I could hear Alec Baldwin say. Honestly, yeah. If he said it, I would say that is also true. Okay, now my dough is starting to soften up in a nice way, making it really malleable. It's like really, it smells so good, guys. Oh my gosh, I wish I could share the smell of the dough with you. Okay, that's our other cookies, so let me take them out. Oh, these kind of got globbed together a little bit. But we can adjust them. Sorry, I knocked Eric. Eric, let me hang you back up. So some of these are a little globbed together, but I think we can gingerly pull them apart after they've had a few minutes to cool. Glob Herman, yeah, basically they are very Glob Herman right now. They look great though. I can't wait to try one. Let's make sure they turned out all right. This recipe says that it yields about 46 cookies. I don't actually know for the peanut butter one if I should have done maybe a double batch, but I don't think I have enough butter for a double batch. So I think we're just going to do a single batch and then I'll just have to divvy it up based on what I got. I got, how many cookie deliveries do I have to do? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 8? I think 8. And then maybe I'll keep a couple for myself. So if we do 46 of these, and if I end up having 46 of the others, and then how many of that is that each? Like 10 cookies each, and then none for me. Well, we'll see how many we end up with. We'll see how we can divide it. Maybe some people will get more and some people will get less. For example, I know I probably don't have to give like a ton of cookies to my family because I don't want to give them too many. Ahmad, welcome in. No need to do the full caps, by the way. No need to do the full caps. Just feel free to not do full caps in chat. You can lowercase it. Otherwise it feels like you're kind of yelling at me. Derek, welcome in. I don't blame the ducks. Bread is really good. Bread is really good. We ate so much bread last night. There was actually quite a bit of good bread last night at the party. Vanilla is a great flavor too. This is true, Sonic. I hope it doesn't end this way. Krypton Earth, our future. I don't think our future will be the same as Krypton, based on what those problems were. I don't know if we have similar problems here on Earth. Jarrell, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. Let me do a spin for you. But Ahmad, I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We got shoulder raises for Jarrell. Once I put these in, Then we can, I'll wash my hands again and I'll do some shoulder raises. I'm gonna need to hydrate these hands after. They're gonna be dry. Let's see, so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We still have quite a bit of dough left. 15. I always feel like this recipe makes way more than what it says. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I think we're going to have a lot of ginger molasses cookies. And then maybe it'll be a sprinkling of peanut butter. We'll see. See how many it yields.
All right, 9 minutes. Starting now.
Okay, I'm going to do my shoulder raises, and then we'll try one of these cookies. And then we'll keep going with these. We'll try these cookies, we'll move them off, and then I'll roll some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! I'm feeling it. Thank you, Drill, for the $1 super chat. Oh, am I portioning small? Not really. I mean, I'm trying. You're wearing a toque? Toque is spelled like this, Rob. T-O-Q-U-E. Toque, because it's French. It's a French word for hats. French Canadian. In origin. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jess, I just saw that you tagged me in your story. This is too cute. Reposted. I muted myself, yes, because I was speaking to the Googs. You made your very first banana pudding this weekend. Nice, Mikey. Also, thanks for being a member. I appreciate you. Jamie said, my family used to make so many cookies for everyone years ago. One Christmas Eve, I taste tested so many of them that I got sick. Whoa. Your eyesight can't read low caps, Ahmad? I think you can turn up the size of print on your phone. Just so you know, it might make it easier for you. I don't know if you already have that adjusted or not. So if you do, and that doesn't help you, ignore me. But if you didn't know, there you go. How did your banana pudding turn out, by the way, Mikey? Oh, what? Santa gave you some Coca-Cola? You met Santa and he gave you some Coke? That's pretty Santa of him. What? He came with a Coca-Cola truck? That sounds pretty legit. Let me grab a plate for these. I don't know, should we put them on a plate? Should I put them in a container and just... I mean, I guess they're probably going to end up in a container. I need to get some more not reusable, more disposable containers or tins to give to people. I'm also kind of out right now. Man, I do not have enough space for all my cooking stuff, for all my Tupperware and everything. So they did become a little bit amalgamated, but I also didn't check the temperature that I'm baking these at, but I think it's 350. I should check to make sure that that is correct. Yeah, 350. Cool. Okay, I'll eat an ugly one. So these are our cookies. I think they turned out pretty good. I'm going to eat this one. Yeah, 8 years now, Cherry. That's a long time. Okay, we're going to eat this one. Let's see how it goes. Pretty dang good, man. These are pretty chewy. Yeah, these are pretty perfect. Success. Dip it in my eggnog. Mod, you can just call me Amanda or Vamp, by the way. I'm glad that my tip helped you and that you were able to adjust the size of your text. Yeah. Ahmad, I'm not sure what you're talking about. For the quartz? I'm not sure what you're talking about. There's a 70s bubblegum song called Chewy Chewy. That's basically the song of these cookies. Rob, have some good foods. You have a recipe for cheesecake, Mikey? Nice. Yeah, the shape's pretty consistent. And I also like the texture of them. Like, they turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with these. This one's like kind of melty inside. I don't know if you guys can see that, but like, it's like a little bit melty. That's great. By the way, thank you, Jamie, for this arm. I'm using it right now for my baking stream, and it makes things, you get such a better view than when how I used to do it, which is I used to have this camera on a tripod off on the side. It's like night and day. All right, we will move the sugar over here. Gonna move these over here. And I guess let's load up the tray again. I think I'll just turn around to put them on. I think that's easier. I don't know. Actually, is this cool enough? Actually, I think it is cool enough. I can put it on right on the table. So we can watch as the cookies are rolled and added to the tray. I think there's something really relaxing about that. Cheesecake or sugar cookies? Cheesecake sugar cookies? That sounds like a crazy recipe, Mikey. Looks like a cookie, all right, says you boys. It definitely looks like a cookie, you boys. How you doing? Welcome in. It definitely looks like a cookie. That sure is a cookie. Okay, that's one. I said that in such a weird way, that order that I gave to Googs. Didn't make any sense. All right. Oh, these are very amalgamy. Oh, no! The parchment paper slid, so some of them got a little scrunched. It's a very tight space here. Oh, no. Okay, they're still good. They're still going to be tasty. Google makes sense. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh is right. But they still look good. I should be on Blue Peter. What is Blue Peter? Oh. You did. You made it more professional. So thank you, Jamie. I really appreciate it. This setup is in part brought to you by Jamie Lane over in our YouTube chat. You can't get eggnog for love or money in the UK. What, like eggnog just isn't available in the UK? Like you guys don't sell it? Oh, this is definitely too big. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being about 60 cookies worth of ginger molasses. You can make eggnog yourself. Did you know that, Northman? You can look up recipes. There are actually some really good cocktails that are basically like eggnogs. I have a cocktail recipe in my phone that is, I think it's called like an egg flip. It's not quite a nog, but it's a similar idea that I had a few years ago, back when I was drinking more regularly. Although I would take this drink as a monthly drink. It's so good. The flip that I had. I think it's called a flip. And it was really good. And I think it was an eggnog drink. Or it tasted like an eggnog, but it wasn't an eggnog, it was a flip. It was made with rum. Had it at a tiki bar. Use your nog gin, Amanda. I don't have any gin, but I do have some nog. Rapala, thank you so much for the lurk. All right, Cherry, have a good night. I hope you enjoy the finale to It, Welcome to Derry. I will also be watching that in a bit. Maybe I should update people and just let them know I'll be on a little bit later. I should probably do that, actually. Okay, once I'm done this tray, I'm going to go send a message to my folks and just let them know I'm a bit delayed. But I will still be doing the watch along tonight for those that want to join. Eggnog should be available just about everywhere. Well, apparently not everywhere, Clay. It's a kid show where people cook and craft stuff and the kids copy it themselves. Oh, that sounds so cute. That sounds like a cute concept for a show. And that's Blue Peter. They even sell eggnog at the Dollar General for you, Clay. Yeah, I mean, you can make your own, though. I think the closest thing we have is Bailey's in the UK. We have Bailey's in Canada. I wouldn't say that eggnog is like Bailey's, because there's no booze in it. There's no booze in eggnog. You gotta add your own booze. It's very thick. Bailey's is a bit thinner. See, now my hands are starting to get warm, so they're starting to get very gingery. They are coated. But it's all worth it. It smells amazing. Oh my goodness. I really wish I could share the smell with you guys. I wish we had smell-o-vision. Also, did I... Oh no, we don't have anything in the oven right now. So I said, did I put something in and not start a timer? No, not a thing. My hands are warm. The dough's starting to heat up. You ever drink Bailey's from a shoe? I'm old Greg. I love old Greg. Fabulous reference. Fabulous reference, Lumix. 10 points. People drink a lot in the UK during Christmas. People drink a lot in the UK, period, I think. I think I can safely say that as someone who has been to London. People drink a lot in the UK. The pubs after like business hours, it's insane. You can't even get a spot in London. It's like, good luck. They're like, you can stand outside and drink. And I'm like, what? Who would ever do that? Everyone does that. That's how much they want to have a pint. I'm like, wow. And bars are open before work so that people can have a pint before they go into work, which I think is crazy. We do not have that here. You cannot serve alcohol before 11 a.m. in my province. It's not allowed. You'd have to have a special license for it if you wanted to do something like that. It would probably be like a one-off. You couldn't do it every day. They make eggnog with booze already added. Not this one, you boys. I don't think I've ever bought eggnog at the grocery store that has booze already added, but like maybe at the liquor store. But yeah, my eggnog is no booze. Is a no booze. Nice. I needed 10 more points. There you go. Now you're at a good total. A nice round number. Can you buy that eggnog that has booze added, like, just at your local store? Like, or do you have to go somewhere special to get it? I've never seen eggnog with booze added. I've made eggnog and added booze. I have done that. When you see people baking, your compulsion to hop in and assist skyrockets. That's so cute, Jamie. I love that. That's a nice compulsion to have. When you see people baking, you just want to help them. What a nice vibe. I don't know. I might have too many on this tray. Because I do think it might become one blob. Should we take some off? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Maybe like these three, and then we can kind of like space it out a little bit more. I feel better about that. Yeah, that looks like a better spacing. We'll put those on the next tray. All right, let me wash my hands and put these in. Start a timer. I'm going to send a quick message to let people know where we're at. And then I'll be back to finish this up. Well, finish this up. I mean, I still feel like we have so much dough left. This is definitely more than 46. Like, if it was 46, we'd be making some big cookies. All right, there we go, there we go, there we go. The Fred Meyer by my house just has like a whole liquor section. Got you. Yeah, we don't really have a ton of liquor sections in our grocery stores. Some of them do, but they're very limited. Seen eggnog and selling booze in grocery stores is new. That's just a thing that happened in the last few years. I've seen eggnog with booze at liquor stores, but I prefer it without the booze personally. Yeah, I drink mine without booze. Yeah, in the States, they're more strict on drinking. Well, I don't know about in America, but in Canada we are. But that's because we have the liquor board. So we actually have like a group that was made to make rules about how you can and cannot consume liquor. So in my province, and each province is also different, so this is not all of Canada, you can only have it when they approve. So we just have a lot more regulations. But that being said, people still get pretty liquored here too. Just not like in the UK. The UK, I thought I knew about drinking as a Canadian. I do know some things, but not in comparison to the UK. The UK is on a different level. Okay, Google. Oh, sorry guys. Meant to pause my mic for you. I forgot to unmute myself. The space token is clearly starting to hit me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of good that we have regulations, but it's kind of annoying because it's like, if you're an adult, shouldn't you be able to decide for yourself? Okay, I'm gonna eat one more of these. We're gonna have so many ginger molasses. I feel like I can eat one more. I'm gonna eat this one because it's kind of sad and it became part of an amalgamated cookie, you see, and so now it is ripped on the side. I didn't eat it, but I'm gonna eat it. That's what's about to happen. Whoa, Locke, that's some crazy facts. Thank you for the highlighted message. Locke says, in London, the cheapest overnight accommodations in the 1800s was a length of rope over a bench. Drunk patrons would drape themselves over the rope until sober and then head home. This is where we got the phrase hungover from. So, you know, UK, like I said, it's a different, they've been doing it for longer. Maybe that's what it is. Canada, we're still pretty young. Yeah, Welcome to Derry is pretty good. I don't know if it's the best series of 2025, though. I did just finish Andor Season 2 last night. But we'll see. You're saying in the first few minutes that they're tying it to something that's going to blow my mind. So I'm curious to watch. Also, yes, hello, Overlord. We're going to be watching it. But I need to finish my baking. I was just about to go message. Let me do that. I'm going to message, so I'm just going to step out of the frame for a moment. This cookie's so good. You can still hear me, though. Wicked 2 was so good. I loved both movies. I'm so glad that you loved it, Kevin. That's awesome. Daph gotta eat it, right, Prashan? You just gotta do it. Also, how are you, Prashan? Welcome in. If you guys are not already following my friend Prashan, who's in chat right now, go give him a follow. He's a lovely, lovely human. Also a fellow nerd. And Duck also edits for Prashan, which is pretty cool, I think. I think. If I do this, will it work for you? I was just saying how sometimes, no, it doesn't, how some channels have to have the @ but I've also noticed that some channels you don't have the @ anymore. So I'm not sure what that's about. I'll delete that one. But everybody click this and go follow Prashan. He's great. And I'll give Prashan a shout out over in the Twitch chat. How long did my leg tattoo take? A friend of mine did this tattoo, Chris. So I got it for a very good price because technically it was a free tattoo, although I did pay my friend. I did pay my friend hundreds of dollars to do it because I would feel weird getting a free tattoo from a friend because it is their work, it is their art. So even though it doesn't really cost them chair time or anything, because it was after hours, we did it at the shop, I still paid for it. But yes, it can be pricey depending on the amount of time. I think mine was 3 sessions, around 3 hours each, maybe. So maybe 9 hours. My friend that did it, he's a really good artist. So it also would depend on the artist as to how long it might take and like how detailed what you want is. So that's something to keep in mind. But yeah. Also, sorry guys, I'll be right back in a second. Should I leave you on the baked goods? Is that more interesting? Do you think? I'm gonna leave you guys on this. Sorry, I'm just gonna send a message really quick, but I'm reading the chat. So I'm still with you. I can still hear you. I can see you. I can hear you in my dreams. Yeah, usually friends do half of their normal customer cost. So you want to pay half to your friend. I just paid what I could at the time, Sonic, but my friend was literally like, you don't have to pay me anything. Like, I'll just do it for you because we're friends and it doesn't cost me anything. He didn't have to pay anything for it. Like his shop was really cool, so we could do it after hours and he could use the ink and everything. Like, he didn't have to pay for ink or anything. So yeah. Sonic 4 is delayed till 2027. Interesting. Why is nothing is working? But yeah, I feel like ideally, if you can pay your friend just what they would charge, like, that would be the dream. I would like to pay my friends more even than what they charge. That would be my dream. If I was well off, I would be paying them like double whatever they normally charge for their art, because I just feel like that's a cool thing to do if you can. If you can. Obviously, as we are friends, pretty cool that, you know, technically it was just a friend doing me a favor, but also, you know, but also I did pay, I don't know how much I paid for this tattoo. I don't remember. I paid in cash. I had lots of cash at the time because I was working in service. So I had lots of like disposable cash that I would just have in tips, and I would just carry it and like give it to people and buy things with my cash. Now everything is digital that I do. So I have zero cash flow, which is sad. I mean, I have cash flow, but I mean not physical cash. Tattoo shops where I am in are expensive. Dang. Dang. Yeah. Well, you could also travel to get a tattoo. You could go to an area where it's cheaper, but just make sure, like, I feel like tattoos, it's totally fine that they're expensive because I think this one probably I paid somewhere between like $500 and $800 for my thigh piece to my friend. I don't know what it would have cost me if I had just like paid. I think what I tried to pay when my friend Alex was tattooing me was I would try to give him at least $100 an hour. I think that's how I based it, but I could be misremembering. So if Alex is ever watching this and I'm totally wrong, please let me know, Alex. Also, I hope you're well. Alex is living in a totally different place now, and I haven't seen him in years, but he is such a lovely person. And if you ever get a chance to get tattooed by him, I would definitely recommend it. Let me see if I can put his Instagram in chat for you guys. This is my friend Alex who did designed my snake, did my thigh piece. He didn't actually ink the snake. The snake was inked by another one of my friends, Rui, who also did it. It was a very affordable piece, I believe. I also just paid him as a friend. And then my thigh piece, Alex made the art and inked it. And then he also did the little whale that's on my arm and the anchor on my ankle. So those are all Alex. He's great. Can I mute myself here? I can. Hold on a second. Okay, those will be my cookies. I gotta make a note. What was that sound? All right, that's posting. So now people will know where I'm at. Great. Great. I'm coming back. Thank you everyone for your patience. Then we got to take these cookies out of the oven. My goodness. My goodness. I have returned. Did you miss me? I'm a gremlin. I'm sorry. Why am I like this? These have been here for far too long. We need to pull them out. but I'm nervous about smooshing them. Ooh, that's quite hot. The one at the back is looking a little toastier than I would have liked, but otherwise everything looks good. All right, let's keep rolling. Whip them out of there. Whip them out. Wait, maybe not like that. Oh, thanks, Chris. I love you coming in and chatting with us. Thank you. That's so lovely to say. Yeah, it's the size of the tat time. Yeah, not cheap. Yeah. So if you want something big, I mean, I guess the other question is like, how big is the piece you want to get? Like, is it about this size? Is it smaller? Is this like roughly what you're thinking? Size-wise? Because it also depends on the artist. Some people are faster, some people are slower, and it also depends on the level of detail. The bunker smells so good right now, Locke. The military bunker, smelling good. It's the smell of clean laundry for other people that are doing their laundry right now, and cookies. Okay, so I think maybe this tray and then one more, and then maybe we'll be done. There are so many ginger molasses cookies here. I have baked. Did I bake too many? Maybe. Here we go. Why am I a gremlin? I just am. That reminds me, I got to put together for my Patreon our holiday watch-along poll for what movie we're going to watch on the Patreon this month. I need to figure out what holiday movies I want to put on. Do I put on Gremlins again? I always love Gremlins. Do I put on Love Actually? Do people have other movies that they feel that people, if you're on the Patreon or if you're a person that's interested in the Patreon, like what do you think? What should we watch? Few things are better than the smell of freshly baked gingerbread cookies. This is true. Baked ginger is like definitely one of my top smells. Also, I'm sorry, I keep leaning over. Maybe I should do it this way. Yeah, don't feed me after midnight and don't get me wet. It's risky. It's definitely risky. Can you not eat after midnight? I cannot. Well, I mean, I can at my own peril. You've never seen Love Actually, Jamie? Oh my gosh, we gotta watch Love Actually this month. That's gotta win. Okay, I'm putting it on the poll. You haven't seen it? What about The Holiday? How do you guys feel about The Holiday? I love that one. I haven't watched it in years. We could also do Bad Santa. That's Duck's favorite. Duck may even make an appearance with me if we watch Bad Santa on the Patreon. Muppet Christmas Carol, or maybe the Patrick Stewart Christmas Carol. Muppet Christmas Carol is a great suggestion, or Patrick Stewart Christmas Carol. That's also a great suggestion. A Christmas Carol watch would be good. We could also literally do a Christmas Carol poll, to be honest. There's enough Christmas carols. We got a lot of options. I don't know if I should just leave it there. I think maybe if I move this in, I could put like one more here. All right. My hands are covered in gingers. Not in gingers. and ginger dough. Okay, this is good to go in. Let me put this in. And I'm gonna wash my hands. Or I don't know, maybe I should just keep going. Maybe we don't wash our hands. It's only on my palms. This guy didn't want to stay in his spot. Stay in your spot, little cookie. Don't you move. I didn't allow it. Okay, see, less of these cookies have been amalgamated. Most of them are pretty separate. However, I think this might be full, so I think maybe I can fit a few more in there. These ones are a little bit more well done. Still look good though. Still some nice cookies here. Not put them on my doughy hands. Yeah, still turn out pretty good. Little darker on the bottom, but not too bad. I think that's basically it, honestly. Need to get my other Tupperware out. Maybe a small Tupper? Yeah. Although I think maybe not a small Tupperware because I think I'm going to fill it up. Oh my gosh. I need more Tupperware. All my Tupperware is going to be filled with cookies. Okay, I should really wash my hands. So I do have raw dough on them. Okay, I'll be right back. You'll come with me. Come with me to the bathroom where I'm going to wash my hands with my nice soap and not my dish soap. Maybe I should just bring my nice soap out. It's my Bath and Body Works Autumn Dry. I don't know if you guys can still hear me in this room with this mic, but I think the range is pretty good. In fact, I might be closer to the receiver here, but there are walls in the way. So you can tell me after if this audio portion is clear or not. Guys, I love doing baking streams with you guys. It's so fun. These are some of my favorite streams. Like, obviously, I'm a gamer. I love to game. I'm very excited to play some more Expedition 33 with y'all and to check out Rogue and Marvel Rivals. That's going to be amazing. But I love a baking stream. I really, really do. Who's gonna eat all these dang cookies? I'm giving them away. So thank goodness I won't have to eat all of them because that's a lot of cookies. Did we start a timer for this? We didn't. Hold on.
7 minutes. And that's starting now.
Just do it a couple minutes later. All right. Let me put some more sugar in the bowl. Watching me on your phone from Whataburger? Nice. What are you getting at Whataburger? Yeah, I've got 8 cookie deliveries to make, Sonic. Plus, I'm going to keep a few for myself. Double camming it up. We're double camming it up, Peter. I got my overhead cam here for the cookies. Scrooge is legit your favorite movie ever? Okay, well, Scrooge, I don't think I've ever seen Scrooge. Okay, I must have. Last Holiday or The Holiday? Are those different? The Holiday. You've seen Love Actually, not your cup of tea? Fair enough, Northman. It is also kind of a problematic movie, but it is, for me, very nostalgic. So I watch it usually every year, at least once. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. Trying to finish all my shows, and then I can watch Love Actually as my reward. But I gotta finish Alien Earth. Gotta finish Alien Earth. And then I think I'm good. And then Welcome to Derry will be done tonight. And then I mean, Mighty 9 will be done in a couple weeks, right? Will it be done before the end of the year, Mighty 9? I think we only have 2 episodes left. You're literally dabbing over here for your streak? Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, Dick Grayson, congrats on the 3-stream streak. Thank you so much for streaking. Daniel, welcome in. Sorry about the chat that I'm missing, guys. I'm doing my best to try to read everything while baking. Naked Gun, wear your mic in the bathroom. Yeah, exactly, Daniel. That's exactly the vibe. I was just washing my hands, though. Do you guys want to see my soap? I brought it back. I can show it to you. Autumn Drive. Look at this little guy. That's my soap. Chicken strip meal and cinnamon roll. Ooh, that sounds good, Rob. Get me a cinnamon roll while you're there. I love a cinnamon roll. That's a great combo. 2 of my favorite things. Chicken strips and cinnamon rolls. Yeah, like, because I feel like, let's see. Right? So, like, maybe this one a little more up. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we might have another tray after this, actually. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Keep the soap out of the cookies. Yeah, no, the soap won't be in the cookies. I was just showing you the container. Don't worry. Don't worry, ChemDog. There'll be no soap in my cookies. No one will have soap in their cookies when I deliver these. Anyone taste any soap? Do you remember Olive the Other Reindeer? That's your favorite Christmas movie? I don't think I've seen that one. You haven't seen Bill Murray Scrooged? I don't think I've seen Bill Murray Scrooged. Like, I know of it, but I'm trying to think if I've watched it. Someone needs to write this down. I should be writing this down. Okay, so we have, for suggestions, I like Muppets Christmas Carol, or Patrick Stewart's Christmas Carol, or we could do Scrooged, or All of the Other Reindeer, or Love Actually. These are all great suggestions. I gave food and water to a homeless guy today. That's nice of you, Kevin. That's in the Christmas spirit of things. Helping those that are less fortunate than you. That's very nice. I'm sure they appreciated that. Oh, Olive, he was so cute. I haven't seen that one. Oh my goodness, guys, do I need to watch this one? All of the Other Reindeer is so cute. It's by the creator of The Simpsons. It's all about a little dog named Olive who saves Christmas. What? Have you guys seen Arthur Christmas? That one's really cute. About Santa's son, Arthur. My go-to Xmas movie, Muppet Christmas Carol. Muppet Christmas Carol is good. I'll definitely put that one on the poll. I definitely will put on Scrooged. I think these are both great suggestions. Multitasking like a pro. That's how we do it, Peter. That's what my ADHD, undiagnosed, demands of me, I think. That's why, maybe that's why I love streaming so much. Because I have some form of like ADD or ADHD. Okay, maybe one more. I don't think these ones are going to touch. Yeah, so maybe a couple more trays, honestly. Honestly, how much does this recipe yield? Because this is definitely over 50 cookies. This is like a lot. I'm not worried now that I might have less peanut butter cookies because we're going to have so many ginger molasses cookies. Amazing. And I love ginger molasses cookies. So I personally, I'm very here for it. I do have to do these dishes. So we'll finish these cookies. I'll put the dishes away. We'll do these dishes. We'll do the peanut butter cookies. And then we will be done. Jarrell, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Let me just do a little wheel spin for you. Let's see, will we get shoulder raises again? Let's find out. That's what I've gotten the last 2 times for you. Oh, we got squats instead. All right. Legs. Time to work on those gams, boys. Here we go. 1, 2. Here, let me switch cameras. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to throw in a bonus one for fun. 6. Feels good, man. Feels good. Okay. This is done. That was my alarm, so I gotta take those off. Let's do that. These need to cool. I can't touch them yet. These need to go in. And now I don't have any trays, so maybe we'll... what should we do? Should I start on the peanut butter cookies? And I feel like I'm almost done this batter. Guess I could just wait 5 minutes for these to cool. I don't know. I guess I could start getting the peanut butter stuff together. It looked like I have a tan in the red light. And what red lights? I don't know where the red light is. My light is kind of orangey, I guess. I definitely do not have a tan. I don't think. I'm pretty pale. I saw myself in the mirror the other day when I was at a party. And I was like, I look like I'm haunting this party. I am so white. My goodness. So white. Okay, well, I guess we could put the dishes away. Let's do that. Why don't we? I'm going to move this stuff onto the table for now. We have so many ginger molasses cookies. I would definitely want some more eggnog, so I think I might top up my eggnog. I should hydrate, though. You always watch the Christmas episode of Digimon. I love that. Chris says The Night Before and It's a Wonderful Life are my go-to Christmas movies. Oh, It's a Wonderful Life is so good. I don't know if I've ever seen The Night Before. What is The Night Before? Most streamers are on the ADHD spectrum in my experience. Yeah, I think there's something to that. Something about like looking at this while I'm doing this, that feels like it's plugs well if you have that brand of neurodivergence. Jarrell, thank you again for the $2 super chat. I hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you, AJ. AJ says, Amanda and everyone, I hope you guys have an amazing 2026. Amanda, those cookies look really good. Oh, nice. Thank you so much. Jess said, heading off to finally watch episode 4 of Stranger Things. Lovely baking with you. Lovely baking with you too, Jess. I love you. I'll see you soon. Enjoy Stranger Things. Tell me what you think after. Oh my gosh. I loved it. I loved it. I am very interested to hear your thoughts. We can discuss Volume 1. Volume 2 coming soon. And I'm really excited for New Year's Eve and for the finale. Clownhole Danny says, you have beautiful skin. Thank you, Clownhole Danny. Thank you. I do have nice skin, but it's pale, man. It's so pale. But I wish I had a tan. That would be cool. So I like that I look that way. That's pretty sweet. Okay, let's put some of these dishes away. Pardon all the sounds of the dishes moving. Put this over here for now while I put these back in here. Are there any other bowls? This bowl. Mostly, it's a lot of cups. Did I put a timer on for this? I think I did, but hold on. This is extra difficult because space token's making it hard for me to remember my timers. I think this has been in here for, I think I'll start a timer for like 6 minutes. I think that should be fine. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, she's on it. Yeah, they're very gooey still. So we'll see in 6 minutes. And if they're still gooey, then I'll give them some more time. Oh my goodness. I'm just knocking everything over. Let's put these over here. Actually, I'm wearing shorts, so don't panic. They're just booty shorts, but don't panic. If anyone in the chat was worried. Won't be flashing you today. All my measuring cups. These will be useful for the peanut butter cookies. Yeah, we can just put these up here. That's good. Jarrell, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. Thank you, thank you. I'll do a wheel spin for you. You always watch, you're haunting this house with your whiteness, Brian. This isn't animated, but the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special is really funny. I love it, Marvel Man. I actually did a watch along for the holiday special over on the Blue site, on the place exclusively for bladed cooling devices with my community. It was so fun. And I also had an advent calendar that was sent to me that was Guardians Lego. So I was building that while we were watching it. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. All right, you boys, you take it easy too. Have a good time at work. Thanks for stopping in. Clownhole Danny, I love your pink Pokeball. So cool. Any movies I'm excited for in the new year? I have a whole list, AJ, but off the top of my head, what am I really excited for next year? I'm really excited for the Michael biopic, actually. I think it's going to be really good. Congratulations to Michael when he comes out. Yeah, Michael is going to be out soon. Michael comes out. Oh. Congratulations to Michael when he comes out. Michael comes out in 2026. This is true. This is true. You do usually look as pale as a vampire. I do. That's because my lighting is different. This lighting is warm lighting. The lighting that I use at my setup is cold lights. It's more of like a very white light, whereas this light is very orange. So it probably is making my skin look a little bit warmer. That's why I up the vibrancy, because I use more of like a white light. I do feel that the only thing is like if I use an orange light, I don't know, there's something, we could try it sometime. I can adjust my lights. I can set them to whatever I want. They're Elgato lights. They're really good. I never play with them though. I just keep them on that one setting because I like it. Okay. Canadian yes, the Canadian Christmas tan. Is it real or is it fictional? Does it exist? The Christmas tan? I think I could put a cup in there. I think we got space for a cup. Hey, I got some space for this cup? Yeah, you made it work. Oh, wait. Something fall? No, nothing fell. I heard a sound of something falling earlier. Did you guys hear that? When I was over there? Did you hear it on my mic? I heard something fall. Let me do a spin for Jarrell. Actually, I totally was gonna do that, and then I got distracted by dishes. Okay, Google, how much time is left on my timer?
There's 1 minute and 47 seconds left.
Okay, so I should also take the cookies off. So let me take these cookies off, then we'll do a wheel spin. I don't have space for you cookies. Like, I'm in cookie overflow, and I still have more to bake. Uh-oh. That's crazy. They're looking like the dough is warm for some of them. Amanda Claus. That will be me on December 27th. Join us for the holiday unbox. You can send things to the PO. We'll open them. They can be for me. They can be for Duck. They can be just for the good of making us laugh. It can be a letter. It can be a custom macaroni plate that you made out of macaroni pasta, macaroni art. It could be anything that you could send us. A wig, another wig to add to my collection. Whatever you want. And I will be Amanda Claus. That will be me. Let me do a spin for Jarrell. A positive affirmation. All right, Jarrell. We can do a positive affirmation for you. Just move some things around here. See, these turned out kind of flat, so I feel like my dough is heating up like a little too much, but we're almost done with the ginger molasses. This one, maybe a few more on there, and I think that'll be it. Okay, Jarrell, let me take a sip of water and say thank you so much for all of the support and all of the super chats that you send. Seriously, seriously, I get a lot of support through super chats on YouTube, and a lot of that is from you, Jarrell. So I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for helping me through this Christmas time. It is a tough time for I know all of us, and so it is very kind of you and very generous of you to show the support, the continued support. And I just want to say I really appreciate you. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you just bringing, you know, such a sense of earnestness to the chat. I feel like you're just always so real, and I really appreciate that about you. So thank you for being an emotional, lovely, fully realized being. You are appreciated, you are loved, you are valued, you are respected, you are appreciated. Hopefully not just within this community, but also outside of it as well. And thank you so much, so much from the bottom of my heart for the $2 super chat. And as always, thank you for being here. The stream would not be the same without you, and I really do mean that. Thank you, Jarrell. Warrior Demon, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. That's very kind of you. I think Gladys will read it. Will she read it? I'm gonna check. She might read it. I don't know if she will, because I don't think I have TTS. I don't know if I have TTS set up for YouTube through OBS, so she might not. So let me read it for you. I never knew anything about the difference of warm and cool lighting until VA Nicole Tompkins went on a whole rant of the importance of warm lighting on her stream. No spin needed, Amanda. Oh, thank you, Warrior Demon. I appreciate you. Well, thank you so much for the $10 super chat and supporting the stream. Would you like to add an ornament to the tree? If you'd like, I can add your name to it. I also don't have to put your name on it if you would rather not. But I do have ornaments, and you did send a $10 super chat, which is more than a $5 super chat. So you can be added on the tree if you would like, and you can choose an ornament to add. And if you want anything else on your little label other than your name, you can let me know, and I can try to fit it on there for you. We got bells, we got shiny green, matte light green, matte dark green, shiny gold, sparkly red, shiny red, matte red, shiny white, sparkly white ornaments. And I've also got these gifties. I've got red, green, and white, if you prefer a gift under the tree to represent you. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate that. Yeah, no, so you're saying that warm light actually might be better on stream. So maybe I'll try changing my color to a more warm light, because I do use a colder light because I like how my skin tone kind of looks very like clear under that light. But maybe a warm light is what I need. It could make a huge difference for how people watch stuff. Video and audio quality are like really important, actually. If I had to give anyone advice that was getting into making content and they wanted to know like what are some like quick tips from me, I would say if you can ever focus on just like upgrading your video or your audio, even like a little bit, I think that makes a huge difference. So, Clownhole Danny, have a good time at work. Thanks for stopping by. We need like, wait, is that a voice copyright thing? Is what a voice copyright thing? Did you guys hear the voice? Or you mean like, are you just asking like, is that why it doesn't work? No, it's because I'm on a different program, if that's what you're asking. It's just because I'm on OBS and I'm not sure if I have it like if I have it signed up through Streamlabs, my TTS. It should still work on Twitch though, because you can like use the panel below. So yesterday it was working on Twitch, but I don't know if it's gonna work on YouTube with Gladys. Locke says, I don't think I've ever made macaroni art. Well, it's never too late to start. If you ever want to start today and make macaroni art and send it to Duck and I, you could. We would gladly take your macaroni art. Oh my God, I got ginger on my stream deck. Just like one of the buttons now is like covered in dough. Ginger molasses dough. It's getting kind of goopy over here. I think I should try to wrap them up on this sheet if I can, because the dough is starting to melt. Now that might be too big, but that's probably a decent size. Yeah. Man, there's so many cookies, guys. I can't believe it. I always forget how long it takes to make these. I just need to get more baking sheets. Then it would probably go faster, because like right now, nothing's in the oven. But I don't know. I'm also one woman rolling all these cookies. Hand rolling them takes a minute sometimes. So maybe the time would be about the same. I just need a baking assistant. My mom is great because my mom is also probably one of the fastest people I know for baking. She is so she'll like, it'll take me 3 hours in a stream to do one thing that my mom can do on stream in like 30 minutes. And I'm like, whoa, Mom, you're so much more efficient than me. It's impressive. So I'm gonna wash my hands again. We'll put these ones in. I'll take those ones off the tray. We'll finish up the last few here. Then we can do PB cookies. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you everyone for hanging in here with me and hanging out. And to anyone that is waiting for me to jump over to the other site for the Welcome to Dairy season finale stream. Thank you so much for your patience as I finish these cookies. I wanted to get on here earlier, but like I said, I went to that party last night and I was up a little later than I had intended to be. And I was kind of having a rough day yesterday, so I was like, I should just let me be a little slower and just be a little bit more kind to myself here. So I've been trying to practice that today and not get stressed about things and remember that I am the one that sets the flow for my own schedule, because I am my own boss. So it's okay, and people know that I do 1 million things. My community knows this. So I don't think anyone will begrudge me moving a little bit more slowly if I need to. I sometimes feel as though I can't do that because I'm not allowed. And then I remember that I decide what is allowed, which is a beautiful thing about working for yourself. And that also I have fostered this community. And I know that I have fostered a group of people that are lovely and patient and kind to each other and represent a lot of the things that I would like to see more of in the world. I am very amazed by my community. And I'm like, you have helped to foster this. So these folks that are your community will understand. Have I gotten myself a Christmas present? I have not gotten myself a Christmas present. Should I do that, Chris? That's a great idea. Man, what would I get myself for a Christmas present? This is a great idea. Oh, I don't know. Like a little treat. I kind of want to get a new dress, but I also feel like I shouldn't get a new dress, you know, because I already have too many. Sorry, this is gonna change the camera for a second. Just trying to wipe the button. Oh boy, I hope I didn't get gunk in there. Anyways, back to the just chatting camera. Just had to wipe that down. Push the button before you touch the dough, Amanda, next time. Yeah, why not? I got some Dinobots plushies. Nice. Nice. Ooh, maybe a dress. Maybe a plushie. What have I been eyeing lately? Maybe another Lego set? I do have a lot of Lego sets that I still have to build though, but we were at the Lego store the other day and guys, they have some crazy Lego sets. Although I guess that being said, I did just buy myself a thing because I bought myself, where is it? Here, I'll show you guys. This is what I got for myself. Oh, I already put it away when I was out the other day. Buying for someone else. I let myself get a little, don't mind that, that's just Lego falling over and knocking over 3 things. I got myself a little buggy Lego set. This is the buggy 1-piece brick heads. I love all the 1-piece stuff. And I love Lego. Honestly, in 2026, I think we should do more Lego. Because I have a lot of Lego to build. And I want to build it all with you guys. Because it's so fun making Lego. Building all my Lego with you. So I'd love to clear my Lego pile. But then the only thing is I need to figure out what I'm going to do with my finished sets. Because the cubby that I keep them in is pretty full. I'm thinking of getting little bins that I can slide in and out of the calyx. That I could just kind of have them resting on top of each other. So that it's less of a display and more of like a toy drawer, kind of. Or I could get maybe a divider in the calyx and like have a shelf on top. Because the thing is like it's a lot of unused space vertically in that shelf, if that makes sense. Glad you're feeling better. Yeah, thank you, Otto. Me too. You are the captain of your own ship. This is true, Locke. This is my ship. I make the rules. But sometimes I have to like remind myself of that. So, yeah. But you know, it's a work in progress. It's not easy adjusting to working for yourself. There's a level of driven that you have to be And there's a lot of fear that I deal with on whether or not I will make enough money in a month to pay my bills. I always deal with that, even though it has been proven over the last year that I can do that. There's a part of me that's always like, what if everyone wakes up one day and decides they hate me? What if that's tomorrow? That's what I think. So I always kind of feel like I'm living on the edge. But it has honestly been the best time of my life, getting to stream for you guys and make content for you guys and for you all. Sorry, not to use guys in a male term, just more guys. I say guys generally. I think you all probably know that. You've all gotten used to my speech patterns probably at this point. As a streamer, I talk a lot. But yes, it is something that I am very appreciative of. And it is something that has been honestly so wonderful, just getting to stream for you all and make content for you all. I'm loving it. I've never been happier. And I know I had a rough day yesterday, but like, oh wait, I gotta start a timer.
9 minutes.
I almost forgot, but then I remembered. So it's been delightful. Anyways, that's all. You're all great, and I'm very happy that I get to make content for you. I'm gonna grab some more eggnog, and this will probably be the last of my eggnog, but I think I'm just gonna let myself finish it because we're doing holiday baking, and then I can let myself get one more eggnog for the years out. I think. Little bit of eggnog to last me through till New Year's. This one I got near the beginning of December, so I feel like 2 eggnogs in a month is not too bad for the season. It's nice to treat yourself to something that you enjoy. And where's my nutmeg? Marvel Man says, "Aw, Spellbound, thank you for the hug, and thank you for the lurk as well." Eggo my Lego. Yeah, exactly, Spooky Rob. I love Legos, so it'd be nice to get a Lego set for myself, maybe. Or maybe a DVD. Chemdog says, "I'm a man, damn it." Well, yes, I mean everyone regardless of gender, just when I'm saying guys. But yes, you are a man, and I acknowledge it, Chemdog. Aw, Marvel Man says, "I don't see that happening because you're a lovely person and we love you for who you are." Thank you, Marvel Man. That is very kind of you to say. I love you guys for who you are too. And that's the thing. That's the thing. I have literally been genuine with everyone. I don't hide who I am from people. So I don't think that anyone would wake up and be surprised by anything I do. I don't think anyone would be shocked. And I feel like it is literally what I put out is what I have received back. So just, you know, it's just a level of understanding that I know you all have. Or, you know, I guess I can't speak for every person in the community because I don't know everyone in my community. There are some people that watch and like never say anything. And if that's you and you're watching this, you never say anything, totally cool. Hi, I appreciate you. And I'm so glad that you're here with us. Be as silent or as loud as you would like. Be yourself. That's how I would like you. Come as you are. But I think I can speak for the people that I do know in the community and say that you're all lovely, very understanding people. And I accept you all as you are as well. And I'm so grateful that you choose to spend some time with me, especially around the holiday season. It's a busy time right now. I know we're all busy. I know I'm busy. I feel like this season is flying by and I do not have everything ready yet. And I feel like I'm flying a little bit by the seat of my pants after coming back from PAX Unplugged. I feel like I still haven't settled. So I appreciate you guys taking some time out of your busy schedules to hang out with me around Christmas and Hanukkah and the holiday season, because it's a lot. I'm gonna wash my hands because I look like this. Ah! And those are the last 3, and then we can put the rest of these dishes away, do some dishes, and then bake some peanut butter cookies. And then I'll go watch It Welcome to Derry, the season finale. And I'm very excited about that. And will I get a main video up for YouTube today? Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. But maybe we will. I don't know. It's 10 now, so seems unlikely that I could get something to duck and have it edited in time. But we did a stream today on the channel, and that's something. What time is it anyway? Yeah, it's 10 o'clock apparently. I'm sort of one of them. I'm always here, and I don't really speak. I feel like you speak, Otto. I feel like you speak. There's some people who never speak, who will never speak, and that is fine. I will never know their name. They'll never comment. They'll never chat. They may never like. They may just be watching. They may never subscribe or follow. They might just check in every now and then. And that's also fine. I don't require any commitment. I'm chill. I'm just happy that people are here and that hopefully people are having a good time. You can make yourself known or not. Yeah, because I know, like, I don't know you, but I know your name. So if you're a person in the community, there are a lot of people in the community who I know their name. And I have a sense, I think, for who everyone kind of is. I mean, you know, how you would like to present yourself anyways online. Who's to say what is real and what is not? It's do we ever really know people? I don't know. That's a big philosophical question. But skipping all of the philosophical implications of what I just said, I have a sense for people in my community, and I think you guys are all pretty great. So, yeah. Comrade Mime says you can never have too many dresses, to be honest. This is true, Comrade Mime. I am of this mindset. Your sister told you about an hour to make that banana pudding. And it was 3.5 hours. Whoa, Mikey, yeah. But it was also your first time making it, so. Vamp is the founder and Jarrell is the CFO of this channel. Sonic, pretty much, honestly. Pretty accurate. Yes to more Lego. Yes to more Lego is right. Whoa, Warrior Demon, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. What the heck? You did not need to do that. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Vamp is the founder and Jarrell is the executive producer of Amanda McKnight Studios. Is all of your kitchenware made in Canada? I don't know. It's a good question, Jarrell. I don't think so. I feel like most things aren't made in Canada. The day I wake up and hate you is non-existent, says Jamie. Oh, thank you, Jamie. That's very kind of you. We love the lurkers. This is true, Sonic. The holidays is a very hard time for me, says Mikey. I really miss my parents this time of year. Oh, Mikey, I'm so sorry to hear that, but know that I'm sure the memories that you made around this time as well, try to think about like all the positive elements of that and like what you have now that you wouldn't be without them. Because I really believe when people leave, they do kind of live just within the traits that they pass down to us. And so like when I miss my relatives, one of the things I try to think about is how I can emulate and honor them, honor their memory by living on with what they have instilled in me. All the positive traits that I kind of soaked up from them, you know? Warrior Demon says, we love you, breaks and all. Take your time and monitor your health. Also, thanks for bake streaming. You helped me get through my cooking for the week. Again, no spin needed. All right, Warrior Demon. Well, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Holy moly, that is very generous of you and very kind of you. And thank you, everyone. I have no other words. Thank you for just the love, and I feel it and I appreciate it. And it's pretty crazy to think of how low I was feeling yesterday compared to how I'm feeling today. It's like night and day. Sometimes I do wonder if I might be somewhat bipolar. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but sometimes my emotions just feel like such a roller coaster, you know? Maybe that's just existence, though. That might be normal. Hold on, let me turn that off. All right, timer is off, timer is set. So that one's done. I set a new one for the 3 that are in there. We got these cookies. We're gonna let them cool. I'm going to wash some dishes and put some dishes away, and then we'll do peanut butter, and then we're good to go. Also, Warrior Demon, if you do want me to add an ornament to the tree for you, just let me know, but no pressure. I appreciate the super chats and the kind words. And I'm glad you got your cooking done. That's awesome. Yay. Accomplishments. What? There's a Spider-Man versus Venom and Sandman from Spider-Man 3 Lego set coming in 2026? That sounds sick, Kevin. I need to look at all the new sets that are coming, but I'm also scared to look at the new sets because I'm scared I'm gonna love all of them. You've always been great, ChemDog. Glad to hear it. Overlord said, I know more about all that than I should. Am I excited for Welcome to Dairy Later? I'm so excited, Marvel Man. Yes, I'm very excited for Welcome to Dairy Later. Overlord's already got it hyped, so I'm really excited. The show has been so good. Like, the only sad thing to me is that it's ending now. Like, I feel like it's really starting to pick up after the last episode, and then they're like, now it's gonna be done. And I'm like, why? I want like 2 more episodes. I don't know if they have anything else to tell us, though, in those 2 episodes. I'm assuming this last episode is really going to set up what's coming next. And, like, they already have kind of things planned, but it's going to be, like, next season, right? I hope they get approved for the next season. Do we know? Have they already gotten a 2nd season? A therapist told me bipolar disorder is over a period of weeks and months, not days to day. Can you imagine how embarrassed I felt for asking a question? Jamie, it's never embarrassing to ask a question. But I feel like that is, okay, so then probably not. It would be like this week and the next week. I do have friends that are bipolar, so I could probably also ask them like what it's like for them and see if it sounds similar to what I go through. But sounds like not then, because I'm more of a day to day. Like some days I'll just be like on top of the world, and some days I'll be like at the bottom of the depths of the deepest ocean, it feels like. Feel the need to bake something Christmassy, but there is literally all the options. What would be a good recommendation, says Jamie. Do you guys have a recommendation for Jamie for what she should bake right now? I'm thinking, I mean, ginger molasses is always good, so you could do that. Maybe a fudge. I really like a fudge, or like if you like a loaf. I have been wanting to do a loaf at some point, like a gingerbread loaf or a lemon loaf. Lemon loaf isn't super Christmassy though, so maybe not that. I really love ginger molasses cookies or gingerbread. I think that's always a fun option. You can make little gingerbread men. That's fun. But I also feel like you can't go wrong with a chocolate chip. I did not help you. I just gave you more options. But now you have less options maybe than you did before, so maybe I helped a bit. There's a Power Rangers Lego set finally coming out? What? Oh no, am I gonna need that? Is it Mighty Morphin? Don't tell me it's Mighty Morphin because I won't be able to handle it. We have so many cookies. The cookies overfloweth. Like, I don't have space for these. These are just getting stacked. This is stacks on, what even is this? This did not turn out great. It looks bizarre. This might be one that I will keep. This weird flat guy. Oh boy. Okay, flat guy. Should we just eat him? Do we put him out of his misery? Like, he looks pretty sad, this cookie. Sad boy. As long as seasons 2 and 3 are already signed to contracts that can't be broken, I'm happy. I hope so. I hope they've got that worked out already. I read somewhere that the show is connected to some other movies. This is true, Marvel Man. We've already seen some things. And Overlord was hinting at something that's even crazier, apparently, that's coming in the finale. Which I'm very excited to watch. You heard that about Tobey in Spider-Man 4 as well? Do you play any games, says Travis. I do, Travis. We need to play one more game of Dispatch. I play Marvel Rivals. I'm playing through Expedition 33 right now. I'm playing through Silent Hill F, playing through Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Yeah, we do gaming streams here as well. Just not today. Today we're doing baking stream. But I love games. I played tons of games. Cherry, the episode is really good. Awesome. I can't wait to watch after stream. Some people had issues with the visual effects of Welcome to Derry. I thought the visual effects were pretty good. Oh no! Is your foot okay, Cherry? That sounds not pleasant. I'll be okay. I'm bleeding, but it's not severe. Okay, good, good. Good, good. Bandage that up. Yeah, you got the gingerbread AT-AT Lego set. I was thinking of getting it. I think if I were to get myself a gift, that's what I would get myself. Because it comes with a little gingerbread Darth Vader. How cool is that? I was like, I bet people buy that set just for the minifig. I'm very curious to see how Silent Hill F ends. I feel like if I love it or if I'm just like meh, will kind of depend on the ending. But right now I'm loving it, so I'm hoping the ending is going to be epic. And it did get nominated for Best Narrative, so I have to imagine that the ending is like good. I wouldn't be nominated for that at the Game Awards. When did you make pancakes, says Mikey. This. What is this? I'm going to eat that cookie. But first, this is still going. Is my timer still going? Okay, my timer's about to go off. Literally any second. There it goes. As was foretold. Also, yes, I keep my cups on my counter. I have too many cups. Not enough space. I'm going to pull the cookies out. And then we will get on to the next. We'll get on to the PB cookies next, after I do these dishes. Unless we want to do a part 3, and then I could do it Welcome to Derry now. That's another option, where we could do PB cookies tomorrow, and then I do Marvel Rivals after that. And I could leave this set up for one more day. The more you know, indeed. Dr. Ender, good to know. Don't add 15 ghost peppers if you want to make your cookies sweeter, because that will not work. It will make them spicy. You know what? Why not all of those? Go crazy. Thank you. You're welcome, Jamie. Yeah, go crazy. Bake all the things. Baking is fun. And I love to bake. So personally, for me, yeah, I would grab everything. What do you guys think? Should I finish the PB cookies tonight? Or should we do that tomorrow? What should we do? That's a question. These are done. They don't look too bad. Definitely the earlier ones were the best looking ones. The ones near the end leave a little bit to be desired. I'm going to be honest. Because, yeah, I feel like if we did peanut butter cookies, it'll probably be another hour at least. But I don't know if it's long enough to be its own thing. But I just need to like wash my dishes and then move this stuff away. And then we got to make the batter and then we got to make the cookies. But we don't have to cool them. So tomorrow, if you are tired. Am I tired? Maybe. It's a good question. Dr. Ender, goodbye. The butt-looking cookies are always the best ones out of the batch, Warrior Demon. Yo. I trust you. If that's what you say. Maybe that's the one I should eat for myself because it's the most delicious. Okay. Putting the whisk away. Okay, I just need to wash my bowls. How am I feeling? How am I feeling? I mean, I could keep going. I'm having fun. I just don't want to make people wait too long for me. That's my thing. But I'm having a really good time. So I'm feeling pretty good. Mikey said, I ran back in to vote on Baking Stream 3, please. Tomorrow, Baking Stream Part 3. Okay, all right. YouTube side is saying we should call it, and then we can do Baking Stream Part 3. If we do that, I'm not going to do dishes on stream because it's not very interesting. Unless you guys want to watch me do my dish. If you're like, show us the dishes, if that's what you all really want in this moment, I'll do them on stream and chat with you guys while I'm doing the dishes. I can move my iPad over here. I can definitely read the chat while I'm doing them if you just want to chat and do dishes. But otherwise, I would say then we end here and then we just pick up tomorrow, and I'll try to come on early. I know I said that yesterday, but tonight, I mean it. I'll try to come on early, and then we could do some cookies in the morning like I had intended to do today. And we could do some cookies in the morning, and then we could do Marvel Rivals, and then third stream would be my Lies You'll Enjoy. And maybe I'll just take a little break between the streams. Dishes tutorial. Lemon loaf, I feel like would be really good. If you make lemon loaf, you have to let me know how it goes, Jamie. And if it goes well, please share your recipe with me. Dishes tutorial. Dishes tutorial. All right, we could do a dishes tutorial. I I don't know what camera you guys want. I mean, you could have both. I mean, I could move my camera to point at the back of my head while I'm doing dishes. But I think this camera kind of works fine because I'm pretty sure I can just be here and do this. And that's good. So I can definitely wash these few dishes that we have. Yeah, I'm still on camera. I'm still good. We baked a lot of cookies though. Can we just acknowledge? Look at all these. What the heck? How many cookies is this? Like, this is more than 40 for sure. This has got to be at least 60 cookies, men. Like, how many cookies do you guys think are in here? Comment or let me know in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, comment on the video and guess. Maybe I'll post, maybe I'll count and then I can post the answer. I mean, I will count because I got to divvy them up. It's a lot of calories, Amanda. I'm not going to eat it all myself. I'm giving them to friends and family and loved ones and people that give me great customer service. I bake for some of the people. I bake for the people that do my hair. And I bake for the salon that I go to, the nail salon that I go to. Sometimes for waxing. And I also do it for, is that it? I'm thinking of doing some next year for the person that does my eyebrows, but I just saw her, so yeah. Yeah, and my neighbors and my family and some friends. The lucky few friends, I got some sweet, sweet baked goods. And obviously romantic extensions. That was a weird way to say that. Romantic extensions. Okay, what if I unplug my humidifier for a minute and we just put this down here? Actually, here, I'm just going to relocate it to where I'm going to be next because I'm going to move everything over to the computer anyways. I'll relocate it and then that way my iPad can be there. I do need to fill it up in a bit because it is almost done. All right, chat. I'm going to have you guys like right here. The cookies look delicious. Not enough cookies. Get in my belly. You tell those cookies. Yeah. No, honestly, the cookies I think are going to be amazing. I have snacked on a few and I did enjoy. I really got to change my garbage. My garbage is overflowing and so is my recycling. Amazing. All right, dishes tutorial. First things first, I like to give everything a little soak if I got dirty baking bowls. So we're gonna soak it with a little bit of Dawn Ultra. That's my dish soap right now. Romantic Extensions sounds like a great name for a hair extensions company, Amanda. Yeah, Romantic Extensions. My romantic extensions. The ones that are around anyways. Not all of them are. Thank you for worrying about me. Okay, now I'm gonna go put a Band-Aid on it and probably ice it tomorrow. Yeah, don't let it bruise, Sherry. Thank you for the highlighted message. I'm glad to hear that you're doing okay, though. Amanda, I hope you be careful out in the cold weather. I will. I'm not going to go outside, so don't worry. That's my plan. I'm not going outside ever again. I'm just going to stay inside during the cold weather. I try to avoid it. Am I making hot chocolate? Oh, the Iron Spider. That would be great. I don't have any hot chocolate right now. I need to get some at the store. So no, I'm not, but I wish I was. I want to get that, or should I get some hot apple cider when I go next, guys? So now that we've soaked the bowl for a little bit, I'm just going to go right in and wash it. That wasn't much of a soak. I would actually say you could soak it for longer, but this bowl was just emptied of dough. So the dough is pretty soft. It's not like dried up, so it's pretty easy to wash and rinse. So that's why I'm going in right away. Might not be everybody's approach to dishes, but it's my approach to dishes. I stay inside because I'm an indoors, says Comrade Mime. Me too. I'm also an indoor. I mean, I like going outside every now and then. I used to be more of an outdoor, but now I'm more of an indoor as well. Well, especially at this time of year. Like, when the sun is out and it doesn't set at 5 o'clock, which is what we're dealing with right now at this juncture, then maybe I'll be more of an outdoor. But until then, I'll be inside gaming and doing dishes tutorials on YouTube for your pleasure. What's my dish soap? It is Dawn Ultra. Not sponsored. It was gifted to me by my sister. So thanks for the soap, sis. And she was over helping me do some cleaning. Because my sister's cool like that. I stay inside because I'm an introvert. Yeah, I love that. Nick, hello. Welcome in. The Iron Spider Kid has kins. Santas indeed. I know. That's how I'd be feeling if I was drinking hot chocolate right now. I did have eggnog though, which was quite nice. But I'd like a hot beverage. Because when I do come in from inside, it's like really warm. Oh, I need to turn off my oven. Hold on. Let me rinse this first. I can wait a minute. It's honestly just keeping me warm. It was pretty cold in here earlier. It was under 21 degrees, which is why I have my socks on. And I had slippers on earlier. It was quite cold. The only thing is I keep doing my makeup for Rogue and then I'm not cosplaying as Rogue. And I'm like, I did this makeup for no reason. But Rogue makeup is really cute. Like, I really like the look of her makeup when I do it. We use Dawn too. Sponsor her, Dawn Ultra. Yeah, Dawn Ultra. Come on, man. You want to get in on these dishes tutorials at the ground floor, Dawn Ultra. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Sponsor me, a variety streamer who randomly is washing her dishes right now on stream. Well, I guess not too randomly. We did do a baking stream. What am I cooking, Nick? We made some ginger molasses cookies. We made so many. And tomorrow we're going to finish off with a little part 3 where we will be baking the peanut butter blossoms. So tune into part 3 because that's coming tomorrow. And now we're doing a bit of a dishes tutorial. I will show you the cookies again as well for anyone that didn't see them and would like to see them. I guess I could wash my cup. I think this might already be cleaned. Is this cleaned? No. Doesn't smell clean. I'm cleaning. Yeah. I was like, I think this is here because it needs to be washed. But it was also a cup that I gave to Duck to take like home. I just don't think this one was washed when he brought it back to me. Warrior Demon, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Did you already give your thoughts on Rogue and Marvel Rivals already? She looks super OP. I did a reaction over on my other channel, Warrior Demon, which is called Amanda McKnight Official. So I did a reaction to the trailer, but I haven't played her yet, Sugar. But we're gonna play her hopefully tomorrow, and maybe I'll try to watch some videos as well on her, so I can kind of have an idea for the strategy. So I'm sure people have videos up at this point. And the affiliates, like people that are affiliated with Marvel Rivals, usually get access to that stuff early anyways, like the information. But yeah, I think she looks amazing. I've already been talking to some other friends that play Rivals, and we've all been basically like crushing hard on Rogue and being like, oh no, a new main has entered. Like everyone sounds like they want to main her, which I love. I'm not usually a Vanguard person, okay? But when I see a Vanguard I like, when I see another potential Emma Frost, I gotta snatch her up. So I'm very excited to hopefully play her tomorrow. Hopefully people will let me play as Rogue and I can grab her a couple times for us. And I'll also be in cosplay. So if you want to see me as Rogue Warrior Demon, come on back tomorrow if you're around. We can do that. Okay, let me clean this cup actually. And then we'll leave the trays. I'll clean them after I bake the peanut butter cookies. I had sheets on them, so there's not really anything on them. But I do like to still wash my trays even after I've had a sheet down, a parchment paper, or I have some reusable sheets as well. Even when I do that, I'm still kind of like, I would like to give this a wipe. So we will wipe them, but I think we just wait till tomorrow after all the baking's done. Because they're not specifically dirty, they're just, they have been used. Oh, on that party you're dressing up for, Christmas is every year, but Rogue debuting in Rivals is only once. That's a good point, Jamie. Yeah, I think I gotta go with Rogue then for the party. You have a second channel, says Nick. I do have a second channel. Yes, it's called Amanda McKnight Official. I have 3 channels currently that I'm uploading on. I have Amanda McKnight Official, I have Pokemanda Official, and I have this channel, Vampex13. Amanda, are you excited for any new Disney Plus shows and movies? Disney Plus shows. X-Men 97 season 2. When is that coming? Why is it taking so long? What the heck? Thank you for the posture check, Jarrell. I feel posture-tastic. Yeah, so anyways, I think we'll end it here. Thank you for the posture check. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, everyone, for, sorry, I touched my microphone, for being here with me and for being wonderful. And I appreciate all of you. And we will wrap tomorrow. We will do one more baking stream before I break down the set. Till the next time we bake again. But I will be taking this camera and moving it over back to my computer because I am going to head over to the other place, a place exclusively for bladed cooling devices. Some know it as the Blue Site, where I'm going to be doing a watch along for It Welcome to Derry for the season finale. So for those of you that are over there, I'll see you over there. And for those of you that are over here, thank you so much for watching and being over here and hanging with me and being your lovely selves. I appreciate all of you. Oh yeah, no worries, Nick. No worries. I'll be back tomorrow. So we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow. You're all great. I hope you know. Chat. I'm watching you. Watching you. Let me show you the cookies one more time before I go. This is everything we baked today. And I wanted to do like a fun, like, when the baked goods are done, holiday baking John Hamm meme thing. I guess I could take these cookies and see if it still looks good. I mean, we did bake a lot of cookies, but I could also wait till tomorrow when I've actually finished all my holiday baking. Sans brownies, I could make it very real for that one if I want to do that as a short. But we did bake a lot. Also, what is this? I don't know. I'm gonna eat it. And that's all I have today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna be out in a minute, but I'll take you with me. Yeah, this cookie's still pretty good. Just looks kind of weird. Still tastes great. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We did get raided. Should we raid someone else?
It's just a fraction of the economy in one region of a country that's
Sorry.
struggling with many of the same.
That's an ad. Sorry, I'm eating. And I'm looking to see who would be good to raid into. There's a Call of Cthulhu stream happening right now. Call of Cthulhu is pretty fun. Oh, let's do Captain Jenny. She's doing just chatting. She's at Knott's Berry Farm. Yeah, I'll see you guys over on the other place. See you soon. Let's raid Captain Jenny, who is doing a just chatting stream. Or I think she's at Knott's Berry Farm. Let me click in and see. Yeah, I think so. Very fun. I've never been. Let's go check it out. All right, I'll see you guys over there. I'll put our raid message in chat for anyone that wants to take that with them. For those of you that are watching over on the Twitch side. And whether you're watching on the Twitch or watching on the YouTube side, I just want to say I appreciate you all so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow and have an amazing night. I hope everybody that watches it, Welcome to Derry, loves it. All right, bye everyone.